What's happening, people? We're back. Let's talk ball. 12th man is back. We've got a great elite panel. Flawless was supposed to be joining, but no word from him. Man United must have lost or something last night. So it's just us for now. Big up to everyone that is here. We've got Hooks in the building. We've got George. We've got Sava, Wolfie, and Joe. Big up to everyone. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and make sure you're following every single one of these guys on their handles here. Below, you'll see everybody's social or media YouTube channel, so please make sure you're doing that. We've got OK Jerseys sponsoring the channel. You can get retro jerseys like the beautiful Bruised Banana one that I'm wearing. Make sure that you're following them and giving them some love. Their link is in the description. And we have got a big up fantasy football special to promote today. It is for the Liverpool Arsenal game at Anfield this weekend. I have done my team. Link is in the live chat and in the description. If you do think you can beat myself, then head over. It's literally £2 to enter. It's a sweepstake. There will be a winner from this channel announced if you do get involved. So make sure that you put your team in. If you beat me, well done. But the prize is really to go and get the big one. So there will be a sweepstake prize, I should say, for this. So click on the link. It is called Big Up. A lot of people are over there. A lot of people watch content over there as well. So please make sure you're getting involved. If you like fantasy football and you get bored by October, then yeah, this is for you, because this is going to be happening every single week for a one-off only each time. So if you like fantasy football and by October, November, you're bored and you think, oh, I forgot that this week. Oh, just forget about it. I'm miles behind. Then maybe this is for you, because this is going to be for a Arsenal game each week. So please make sure that you are involved. There is rumours, and hopefully this will happen, that it will go out to all game weeks as well in the future. But just for now, we're doing Liverpool versus Arsenal. So if you would like to enter, click on the live link, enter your team for that game at Anfield, and good luck to you all, man. Let me know if you do win. Okay, big up to everyone. Hooks, George, Sava, Wolfie, and Joe. I was going to roast Manchester United. I did not that enough, to be fair, with Saeed. So I'll see if Flawless jumps on, and we'll give him some roasting if we can. Maybe we'll come back to that. But I do want to talk about the not really breaking news, but kind of the news in the last hour around Xavi Simons, because it does sound like George could get his wish. Xavi Simons was his number one target. Sava is a fan of Xavi Simons. But having conversations with Sava offline and George offline here today, it sounds like they might be on a little bit of a different position. So I'm going to start with George. Let's pull up what has been said. Let's get the tweet. Now, I don't know, again, how reliable this is. It's Florian Plettenberg, who some people think is hopeless. Some people think is very reliable. I'll let you guys decide what you think on that. And it does state as follows. There is an official offer from Spurs to Leipzig for Xavi Simons. It's 100% confirmed. Both clubs are in direct contact today. Spurs are pushing. Xavi Simons is apparently in London, and there's an agreement between Leipzig and Tottenham. It's seen as a matter of time. RB Leipzig are demanding 70 million euros, including add-ons. There is no decision for now. It's up to Xavi Simons and any potential Chelsea movement. Now, when you look at this, it sounds, again, very, very similar to what was happening with the last couple of weeks, I suppose, with Eze. Sava, is this going to be very similar, Tottenham Hotspur, or is this going to be something you can finally get across the line, bruv?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's be honest. This deal is all down to if Chelsea bid. If Chelsea bid, they're going to get Xavi Simons. If they don't, we'll get Xavi Simons. I think it's that simple. We've proven we can't go toe-to-toe with any big club and get a deal over the line. I've got nothing bad to say about the footballer. This boy's class, scores loads of goals, gets loads of assists, can play in multiple positions. Probably the right age range for what we need as well. Young, but with loads of experience at the same time, which is quite rare for footballers. Dutch international, nothing not to like. But Dan, I genuinely can't get excited about signings anymore. This club has killed transfer windows for me. I got excited for Eze, wrong. Got excited for Gibbs White, wrong. Reports that Savio's going to get done, wrong. Hincapi, wrong. So forgive me.
You hate young players as well, don't you, Sava? So, like, you know what I mean? If anyone young signs, you hate them as well. So,
what?
You hate young players.
Ooh, where does that come from, Joe? What's that?
They hate Archie Gray.
He's talking about Archie Gray.
He's complains about Archie Gray, man. So he hates any young players.
Brennan Johnson as well.
Brennan Johnson. Yeah.
Sorry, what? Hang on. Where is that?
This is class. Come on. Talk
Where
more on
has
this.
that
I don't
come
know.
from? I don't
It's-
hate young players. I hate wasting a lot of money on young players that aren't that good. There's a huge difference. Xavi Simons is class. I don't know what we're doing here, and he's 22. He's got like hundreds of games as a professional footballer behind him.
Is that why it hit a nerve with you, Joe? Because it was Archie Gray. Is that what? Go on, be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you now. Okay.
Listen,
He
when
don't
Archie
like
Gray-
Brennan Johnson either. He don't like their top goal
When-
scorer. He don't like him.
Sorry. What subject are we talking about here? Brennan Johnson isn't young. What are we doing?
How old do you think he is?
He's like
30.
24.
24. He's not young.
It's not young. He's been a pro footballer for
Gav,
about
you would
7
love to be
seasons.
24 again. What are you talking about?
I have
So,
24.
hang on. Are we, Dan, I love this show, but can
Not
we
in
go back to
football.
what the actual question was? I have no
Yeah,
idea what
go
these
on.
are absolutely waffling about at this second. What are we doing? So, yeah, listen, love Xavi Simons, but I don't trust Tottenham in any way, shape, or form. I think the moment Chelsea come in, let's hope they don't. I think the moment Chelsea come in, I think we know where this goes. If I'm wrong, I will happily be wrong. I think every football fan in the country that isn't full of copium at the moment is also thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, is that Chelsea just need to put the money down and he'll go there. Tell me I'm
Well,
wrong.
Can you?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Sorry, Hooks, go on. What'd you say?
No, I was just gonna ask Xavi if he could. Can you just say that 24 is young, just so I can feel a bit better about myself?
24 is young as a footballer. You're 6-7 years into your career. Like, I think Joe's hurt because of Archie Gray. He's
You don't rate him, do you?
Well, I've never seen anything from him that makes me go, "Wow!" Now I see why we paid 40 million for him. Put it that way.
Yeah, but Joe, don't worry. He says that about Brennan, who was their top goal scorer and won them their trophy last season.
What is
Great.
Brennan
Great
Johnson
stuff.
got to do with this?
Great stuff about Brennan. I love Brennan. Cool.
Oh, you changed your tune, George?
Yeah, love Brennan. He won us a trophy. We love him. But Xavi Simons, I can't lie. See, you guys know me. I've been a bit like Sava. I've been down for the past week. I've been a bit in my feelings. I don't even want to come online. I was dreading the show. But I see Xavi Simons this morning, and I can't lie. The money, it was loaded. I was so close to dropping a money sleeve today because I'm seeing my club go out there. And Sava's not lying, yeah. We are definitely at panic stations. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen, what's that kids movie where they have like the people in the head, they pretend inside, yeah? And at one point, everybody's getting mad, yeah? It's just alert, everything's going off. That's where Tottenham are at right now. Everybody's at panic stations. It's alert. We need to get 2 players in. What is happening? Calls are going around everywhere. And I can understand the scattergun approach that we're doing right now. I think we've got to a point where, like Sava said, we've been rejected a few times. We're feeling like the brothers of Newcastle in this window. We've been rejected just as much as they have. And we need to make sure that when we are going in for players and when we are bidding for players, this being one, those are players that want to come to our club. I would hope that we've learned from the Eze, Morgan Gibbs White, Hincapie, and all these other situations that have supposedly happened this summer, that we don't go for players that are not sure that they want to come to us. Now, obviously, Simons has made it very clear for a long time that Chelsea was his preference. Chelsea haven't progressed on a deal for over the past month, and for whatever reason that is. Now, I think that at this point, Spurs might be able to squeeze in and, get in his head a little. He might still want to wait for Chelsea, but that's fine. I'll go in there. You got to sometimes be the weasel and say, look, Chelsea don't want you, man. We want you, though. Sometimes like when you got
to be quick, though, George. No dicking around this time with leaving.
We've got to be really quick. And I'll be honest, if he's in London today, I wouldn't even let him leave our training ground. He's going to that hotel at the training ground. He's staying there until he has his medical. Until he has his medical, he's staying there until the contract is signed. If I was Spurs, I wouldn't let him go nowhere because it's very likely that on his way out of Spurs' training ground, he's heading straight over to Chelsea's training ground. And we're probably going to pay for that sprinter to take him over there. So I just need to make sure that we aren't making the same decisions that we've done before. But Xavi Simons, very much a top player. And if Xavi Simons does come in, like, I'm not even care about all these other targets that we've missed. Like, he is a top player.
Yeah, but George, you know how you said about MGW, Eze, and all that? Shouldn't the one that be worrying you the most is Will.i.am?
Well, his name's William, not Will I Am, but
Well,
sure.
you can call him what you want, bro.
Nah, I
but
call him
didn't-
by his name. His name's William. Not Will I Am. That's the guy from Black Eyed
have
Peas.
a medical at Spurs?
No, he was about to.
No, he was about to. He was on
He
his
was
way to
about
have
to.
a medical. He was in
He was
London.
stripped down, getting all
No,
those things
he was
attached.
he was in London. His medical was booked. It's just all it was. Is he was in London, then he went to go visit Chelsea. It's just.
So isn't that giving you a bit more PTSD than the other scenarios?
Well, no,
Like,
because
remembering that.
Simmons didn't travel to London to speak exclusively to Spurs. I think it was very clearly, reported that he was coming to London to speak to Spurs and Chelsea. We always knew Chelsea had been the front runners in this deal for a long time.
So you the smoke screen.
This isn't the case of Spurs almost have a deal done and Chelsea have had a deal done with him. Spurs are trying to hijack him from Chelsea. If Chelsea end up getting the deal done, that's because they've already had everything in place to get this deal done. The only thing they haven't done is made the official offer to Leipzig to say we're going to pay you this amount. That's the only thing that's missing from them. They've agreed everything with Xavi. So this is Spurs trying to hijack Chelsea. Chelsea can't necessarily hijack us because we're not in the position to be hijacked. Chelsea have everything's in Chelsea's court. Right now, the deal is with Simons to choose which club he wants. Now, Spurs obviously need to do a very good job to try and attract him away from Chelsea. But that's down to Thomas Frank and the recruitment team to do their job when they're selling it to him. But
Wait, if Chelsea put a bid in?
Not yet.
Apparently, they've just agreed.
Okay, but you have, according to reports, yeah?
Apparently.
So
Which
if
means
Chelsea come in, then
United.
technically they're doing the hijacking.
Yeah.
No, because he's literally said for over 5-6 weeks, Chelsea have spoken with Leipzig. The talks, I don't know if you know the whole debacle with what's going on, but the talks stalled because Chelsea, as you know, have been trying to get rid of players. They tried to throw Nkunku at Leipzig. They're trying to do swap deals with players at first. They were negotiating for a very long time with Leipzig. Negotiations only stalled and they realized Leipzig were taking on their players.
Like, they would be hijacking you if they got this.
But they wouldn't because Spurs have a bid. We haven't agreed a deal.
I don't think anyone's hijacking.
We know what you want to do here, innit? We know you want to create a narrative.
To him. Isn't it just down to him? I don't feel like there's any hijacking.
Well, George was the one saying Spurs were hijacking, but
that's what Plettenberg said. I'm literally saying what Plettenberg put in his.
They haven't put a bid in. What are you hijacking, bro?
That's what. Why don't you ask Plettenberg that?
Oh,
you don't do that whenever you're doing your tweets. Ask Plettenberg. Don't ask me.
I'm asking you, man.
I know Wolfie's trying to do the troll thing, but I think that Tottenham fans can have a bit of hope, like especially considering that Chelsea have pretty much offloaded Nkunku to AC Milan, and they still haven't triggered like an official offer for Xavi Simons. So I don't know. I'm actually sitting here now thinking like, do Chelsea like really want him? Like, do they really want him? I don't know. Like, because Chelsea could have easily wrapped up the deal by now. Like,
they want Garnacho in it as well. They want
and we did also see, I don't know, Ornstein is credible that they're interested in Fermin Lopez of Barcelona, that they've opened up talks with him. So it does suggest that they're looking elsewhere at other deals that, I don't know, maybe because finances, it's a £60 million deal for Simons. Maybe they just don't want to invest £60 million in a number 10 when they've already got Palmer and Esteval and a few other players that can.
It doesn't make sense for Chelsea, to be honest. Like, but just that aside, like, I think Tottenham would be the better move for Xavi Simons anyway. Like, I don't know if like Simons being as young as he is going into a team with like as little experience as what, like, it's kind of like going to Chelsea's kind of like going to like youth center. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of relying on like all of the staff around you being like the experience, but there's just a bunch of young G's. Like, at least at Tottenham, like, you got experience in your team, you got experience in your squad, and I don't know. Like, again,
you're gonna get more game time as well, and
you're gonna get more game time. Like, you're not gonna have to worry about rotating with this guy and rotate. Like, you go to Tottenham, you pretty much. Like, I still like George, because we spoke offline. Like, I still think that you should go for both Paqueta and Simons, and Paqueta is your 10, and Xavi Simons is your left winger. But obviously, everyone's gonna have a different opinion. But Xavi Simons to Tottenham makes sense. And I mean, if Tottenham fans on a whole prefer Simons to other people that they've missed out in the window, then it's a win-win. It's now, can you convince the player? Like, that's all it really is. And if he's in London. If he's in London and he's actually entertained going to meet up with you guys, then you've kind of already got one foot in the door. Like, I don't know, George suggesting illegal activities and all of that stuff, but just somehow find a way to to make him when he flies back on that
I
plane
never
to
said we have to
Germany.
kidnap him. We can politely ask for him to stay. I'm not like we can keep him there by politely asking, but you know, if the door breaks, the door breaks. He can't get out. Then the locksmith's coming tomorrow morning. That's like, I'm not saying that we need to do anything illegal.
But like, say you get so Simmons, boom. Just to say you get that done, yeah. Like, how far away, in your opinions, from a window are you to like, okay, I'm happy as a Tottenham fan?
Still another 2 or 3 after that.
I think me and Savo will probably be in agreement and say like we've been up until now after Kudus with Paulinho was a centre back, a 10, and a left winger. Those 3, and we'd be happy dependent on the players. But at least those 3. If it's not those 3, then we're always going to be unhappy because there's not enough has been done in this window.
Look, there's rumours of Conor Gallagher as well, by the way. Now, Palace were linked with him because obviously they've got links with him before. Do you think Conor Gallagher is as well as, or instead of, or in case Xavi Simons goes Chelsea? What do you think? Because I don't. You think it's as well as?
Gotta be.
Listen, any team that's got Conor Gallagher, you're on the way to success, mate. Listen, I love Conor Gallagher, man. I think he's a top player.
Yeah, he loves Gallagher, man.
Listen,
I love Gallagher.
I'm not. Listen, people always find it funny, but every winning squad needs a Conor Gallagher. You can't name me a squad that hasn't had a Conor Gallagher. He's absolutely fantastic. He's a great footballer. He doesn't get to show the skills because of the managers use him in a certain way to basically just be a road runner. He's a fantastic player. Look what he did at Crystal Palace in the first 6 months. Yes, a blight in the last 6 months or 4 months, 5 months, whatever. He did dip, but so did the team. Listen, Conor Gallagher is
He's a workhorse. He is a workhorse.
He's a fantastic footballer as well. He is very, very good, and people don't see it, man. So listen, if you get Conor Gallagher, I'm not sitting here saying I'll be jealous. That is obviously me being that's being stupid. But listen, Conor Gallagher will do absolute wonders for a team like Tottenham, along with Paulinho. And also, just while I'm here, Sava, I do owe you an apology because last week I kind of spoke about, I said that I hadn't seen you speaking about the likes of Levy out and the change for Spurs, but I did kind of go back and do research and I stand very corrected, so I hold my hand up there. Yeah, I mean, not that you didn't tell me.
No apologies needed, man. It's football.
Yeah, no, but
off the back of what you've said about Conor Gallagher, can I just say, I don't know if people saw for his last 2 seasons in the Premier League, of every metric for a midfielder, he was in the top 5.
He's a fantastic player.
Metric that was tackles, distance covered, goals, assists, headers won, duels won, defensive clearances, tackle. He was in the top 5 for everything.
I do think the one thing that he does lack is the passing range is a little bit shaky. Like I don't think he's got that in his blocker. But listen, I know the way that people spoke about when Havertz came to Arsenal, I'm sure Spurs fans will be underwhelmed. But I promise you, he's a good player, man.
I don't think we need it. We don't need his type. I get you're talking about his midfield, his attributes, so on, Lee. But if you look at our current midfield, we have midfielders that cover every single attribute that he has. I think Pap Sarr is building into that type of player that Conor Gallagher looks like right now, with that all-round midfielder playing in that sort of 10 with the high press. I don't like when you look at all the different types of midfielders we have, there's nothing that Conor Gallagher covers that we don't have.
But I think George knows about depth. I'd
say Hooks.
We have midfield depth. That's the one place.
We don't have midfield depth at all, George.
Yeah,
we do.
The thing is,
we don't. We've got a lot of youth. We've got a
lot.
I
was saying on another stream the other day. I look at Tottenham's team. I look at Tottenham's
team. I don't like young players.
It's not about young players. It's about
you heard youth, man. He's triggered. No,
it's about standards. It's about standards. You've got Bentancur, who's injury prone, always getting injured, right? Paulinho's had a couple of bad injuries in the last couple of years as well, right? And then after that, you've got 3 relatively inexperienced players, right? In Sarr,
it's false depth.
Bergvall, and Gray. That's not depth.
Yeah,
not
it's
there.
it's forced there, and I said this the other day. Look,
Star's not inexperienced. He's very
I
experienced.
just don't. I think that your first team is a good squad. Well, your first 11 is a good first 11, but it's just inconsistent. I don't trust your players to consistently over a season produce, and that's including Romero. That's including Van de Ven. That's including your keeper, who we know he has moments of inconsistency. Doesn't mean he's crap. No. Does it mean I'm slandering your players? No. But Alderweireld, I don't think he's got the juice. I don't really look at Brennan Johnson, Solanke. So it doesn't mean I'm disrespecting your squad. I'm just looking at your first 11, and I think currently they look good. But if I'm swapping out some of your players, the young guy you've got from Scandinavian guy, I can't remember his name. Bergwall. I don't think he cuts the mustard. Doesn't mean he's crap. No, he's not. But I just don't think he's good enough currently.
Yeah,
so I think you do need
it. Last year, so
if you're looking Gallagher is better than all of our midfielders, other than
he's not.
Other than hang on, I haven't finished my sentence.
Not better than anyone apart from Bentancur, like the young players. That's
sorry.
It.
He's better than Sarr. He's better than Bergvall, and he's better than Gray.
He is.
Right?
Okay, so you just mentioned the 2 18 and 19-year-old, and then the 22-year-old who looks as so far this preseason and under Thomas Frank has been literally our best player.
Sure, but that's the depth. So basically, what I just meant,
we've got 5 players for 2 positions, Sava.
So, yes, sure, you've got 5 players for 2 positions, but the problem is, if you've got Paulinho and Bentancur, who we know are injury-prone footballers, if both of those two go down, we're in 4 competitions, and you're looking between Bergvall, Gray, and Sarr in midfield week in, week out. I want a Gallagher in there. I want a leader. I want a workhorse. I want a leader. I want someone that's above those 3, and he is much better than the other 3.
Would you start him?
Hold on, just walk.
Would I start Conor Gallagher?
Yeah.
It depends if we get. It depends if we get another a number 10 and a winger, or just a 10 or just a winger, if that makes sense.
I just want to ask though, like Xavi and Jules, you don't have a squad problem right now. So Jules, what is your issue with getting him in? Like, if you get him, Xavi Simons, a centre back, and then you get your left winger who you want, whoever it is, that's your 25-man squad there.
We're not going to do that, though.
No. I'm just not.
We're not going to do that, Lee.
No, George.
That's my point. Is what you don't get about my club is if we get Gallagher, we don't get a 10 and a left winger.
No, George. No. George. You're not listening. George, I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you, what is the problem getting Gallagher if you got all of those players? So a centre back, a number 10, which you want is Xavi, right? Or someone else who you want. Is that what you want? Xavi, yeah?
I want number.
Okay, cool. Simons. And Gallagher, and then you want a left winger. That's the 3 players you said, yeah? 3 positions, sorry. 3 positions.
Wow, Gallagher, yeah. The centre back.
Yeah, okay, centre back, not centre mid. But...
Yeah, okay. So, but if you then get the centre mid on top of that, on top of all the players you do want, what is the issue? Like, what's so bad about
again? Gallagher? I don't feel like we need him. We're bringing in Gallagher to go ahead of other players like Sarr, who again has been our best.
He's better than
Lee.
Sarr.
You're not listening. He's been our best player.
Our fans
no. This is what I don't get. We've got Sarr, who under Frank has literally been our best player in nearly every single game.
They're not recency bias.
No. Okay. All right, that's fine. Whether it's recency bias. But he's flying. So why would you sign another player to put in front of him when he's flying right now? He's looking.
That's what he's do. They build squads, George.
But he's 22 years old. He's played under multiple managers. It's very clear to see why he's probably not progressed in the way that we expected. He's still very young and still has a lot of growth ahead of him. If I'm seeing promising signs under a new manager that this guy is changing, this guy is looking like a better player, you give that player the time to grow. Now, I'm not saying start him in every game, but you don't sign Conor Gallagher to come sit in front of him.
You don't want him, George. You don't want Gallagher.
Yeah,
I don't even want Gallagher at all. I don't think Gallagher is as good as people make out. Lee said he's decent at a lot of different things, but he doesn't start for me. So why am I spending? They want 50 to 60 million, by the way. He's got £60 million release clause, €6 million release clause. So they want a lot of money. It's not a cheap deal. Why are we going to go spend that money on a player that doesn't start for us? He doesn't start. He's not a starting 10.
You're saying he doesn't start with you.
Bentancur and Paulinho. He doesn't start ahead of Benfica Paulinho.
Can we get
Sure,
Spurs to squad up on the
there's
screen?
60. We might be playing 60 games this season, right?
Yeah,
If
let's
one
get
of those
Spurs- let's
two
get
goes
Spurs'
down
squad
with
up.
an
Let's get-
injury,
Let's get Spurs' squad up on the screen.
I think
midfield.
Gallagher is
You still got Basuma as well, right?
Yeah.
We
Well,
still have
Basuma, yeah.
Basuma.
He's
Basuma's going to go.
going, isn't he? But George, who do you think would work better in the Champions League? Gallagher or Sarr?
sure.
I've seen Sarr in the Champions League. Sarr's first game for Tottenham was a Champions League.
Gallagher
Like I said,
scored
he
against
bullied
Real Madrid
AC
last
Milan
season,
still.
by the way.
Exactly.
He actually
Gallagher
bullied
scored
AC.
against Real Madrid last season.
Oh wow, he scored against Real Madrid last season.
Oh,
In the
wow,
Champions
Sarr's
League.
had two
If
games.
he's so good, why is Atletico
You're
Madrid?
bigging up
If he's so
Sarr has
good,
been
why-
good for 3 games.
Again, if he's so
Like,
good, why is Atletico Madrid flogging him off after a year?
You're not
Why is
right.
he-
So,
why is he getting
George,
flogged
take
off?
a breath.
Been there
Take a
2
breath. See, that's the sort of sentence somebody says that's not read anything.
No. Why are they flogging him?
Atletico don't want to let him go, but he's got a 60 million release clause.
So they don't want to let go of him, but you want to pay 60 million euros for him, and you think that's
But
a
you
good
asked
deal?
why. You just
All right,
got answered on
so
the why.
that's why they want to get rid of him. Okay, so they're not
Well, they
willing
don't
to.
No,
wanna
they
get-
don't
we
want to
should-
get rid
so
of
we
him.
should all pay his
To get rid
release
of him,
clause
he has
of
a
60
release
million
clause.
euros again.
Mate,
for him
I'm
to
having
come
him in my
our
squad all day long. The
He's
problem
not good.
is at Spurs what we've always had, right? This is the problem we've always had, right? We're so scared of buying players because they're going to go in front of other players. Then when we get injuries, we always go, oh, the owner didn't back the manager. We haven't got any depth. For me, these are nice problems to have. This is what Arsenal are doing right now. This is what City have had for years. This
That's
is
not
what
my point,
Chelsea.
though, Sava. That's
Hang
not
on,
my
hang
point
on,
at
hang
all.
on, let me
No, but you're
finish.
making a point that I didn't make. It's not
Hang on,
about being
I didn't say
scared.
you did. I didn't say you did. Just let me finish. I didn't say you did.
So you must be referencing somebody. You said
Spurs
Spurs. You
fans.
said
It's a
Spurs
fan.
fans are so
You're not the only
scared
Spurs fan in the world, Joe.
ahead.
Hey,
No, I
break it
know,
to you,
but
you're
you're
not the
talking.
only Spurs
I'm
fan
the
here.
one. No, Saba. I'm the one on the panel that opposed that. If you make a point that says Spurs fans are scared about that, when I make that point, you're saying me. So let me just clarify that it's not
I'm
about
glad
him
that
being
you think
better
you
than
know
our
what I'm
current players.
saying. That's brilliant. I didn't
What do you
mean
mean? You just said something
If
that
you let me
opposed
finish,
that I just
George,
said.
let me finish my sentence, and you
but
might
Saba, if you
understand.
come out and say Spurs fans,
Let me
directly
finish
after
my
I say
sentence.
that,
Oh my
then it
God.
means that you're saying it about me. Why don't you just say George? You're scared.
He's not though, George. He's not George. Go on, Summer.
Yeah,
Who are you
he's
talking
not.
about?
He's
Hang
not.
on, this is how I talk in general. I'm sick of. I hate it when people do this. You're talking about me. If I'm talking about you, I will fucking tell you to your face. I'm talking about you, right?
What's up?
That's
not
what I'm
bothered.
telling you to do. So if you're saying Spurs fans and you're referencing something I've just said, and
Oh
I
my
said that he's not
God.
good enough to make our thing,
Dude,
you
if
say
you
it like
need this
that.
adulation, I'll give it to you. George, the problem with what you said, even though it wasn't
Like,
about
what are we
you,
doing here, man? You're getting
But
too
he wasn't
hyped.
doing
Calm
it.
down, Sava. Calm down for a
I'm
moment.
calm.
You're getting way
Land-
too hyped
land
up. Your
your-
face is red as fucking a
George,
All I'm
who's
saying
getting
is-
way too hyped
No,
up?
but
You haven't
all
let me
I'm
finish my
saying is-
sentence.
Land your
Oh,
point.
are you
Land your
talking
point.
about
Right,
me,
anyway,
Summer?
can I
Get
just
over
ask?
it,
Can I,
dude.
George?
I'll go
George,
back to what I was saying.
Okay, go on,
Spurs
go on.
fans. The problem with Spurs fans, and if George takes that personally, I can't help it. Problem with Spurs fans, we did this exactly when we had Pochettino, right? Everyone goes, what about this player? Oh, no, because that means Kane can't play. Cool. What about this player? Oh, no, but we've got Dele Alli there. We never, ever seem to want to buy a proper squad, build a proper
agree.
squad. We get into the
I
Champions League, right? We have got 2 senior midfielders. If we're assuming Basuma goes, you've got 2 senior midfielders that are both injury prone, right? You've got 2 centre backs that are both injury prone as well. But any talk about buying squad depth, and it's, we don't need him. We've got Sarr. Sarr's had 3 good games. Yes, he's been very good in that time. He's been very good. And I hope that Sarr kicks on. But he's also been here for 4 years. And in 4 years, let's be brutally honest, we haven't seen a lot. So if Frank can get a load out of him, I'm absolutely happy with that. But right now, I don't want to base my Champions League campaign on Bergvall, Gray, and Sarr if one of the main 2 gets injured. I don't know why this is so.
George, can I ask you a question? as
No,
well?
there's nothing wrong with that.
George,
There's
George,
nothing
George,
wrong
let me
with
ask
that. But when you're saying people are acting like, again, you're not acting like Conor Gallagher's some massive needle mover. He's not.
No,
Conor
but
Gallagher's
George,
not a needle
George,
mover.
George,
He comes in as a
George,
depth.
George,
No, wait.
Luke
He
said.
comes in as depth. But even as depth, I don't think he's good enough. His attributes, like you said,
George,
for
can
what
I
we
ask you a
need,
question?
not
George,
that
can I,
good.
George,
You
let me
spoke
ask
Good
about
enough
his
for
stats in the
Chelsea and
Premier League.
Atletico, but not good enough for us.
I'm sorry.
let me
Atletico
ask you a
players-
question, though.
Listen,
George,
being
let
good
me
enough
ask
for Atletico and the type of players Simeone likes, we all know it's very strange.
George,
He
let me
likes
ask you a
lot of
question though,
players
because
that aren't that
because
great, so that's
last
fine.
week, right? Last week, you bit my head off when I spoke about your owner going out and you bit off Cow's head as well, in terms of the fact that we were saying your owner's doing all right, trying to get players in, and you've been unlucky. You keep mentioning this £60 million and saying, no, you don't want to spend it, yada, yada, yada.
I don't care if it's spent on a good player. I don't think Gallagher's good. What are you not getting in your head, Lee? I've said that about 4 times, bro. I don't think Gallagher's worth the money. If we went for a player that's worth 60 million and just
I'm talking about George. I'm saying his name.
I even said Gibbs White was too much money for 60 million. But again, I was okay.
George, this is you, and I'm directing this at you. You think your club is bigger and more attractive than it really is.
Yeah, that's what
the
it is.
bottom line here.
No.
Yes, you do.
I don't want Eze. I don't want Eze. I didn't want Gibbs White. I didn't want
me telling my players has nothing to do with me thinking the size of my club. You're just trying to get brownie points and do your points.
Okay, so who do you want instead of Gallagher?
Which is fine, but that's besides the point. No, Wolfie, that's besides the point.
I agree.
How my club is at or where my club is at doesn't have nothing to do with the transfer targets. If you're telling me and trying to throw shit players at me, or players that aren't good enough, then of course I'm going to say that.
You didn't want Eze. You said last week you didn't want Eze.
Because I wanted Xavi Simons.
Yeah,
I
okay.
said Eze wasn't my number 1 target. I definitely would have
Eze, what? It's not your number 1 target.
Eze was definitely good enough for Tottenham. There's nothing to suggest that he wasn't.
Okay, cool. So instead of Conor Gallagher, who do you want? Who is good enough for you for Tottenham?
I said he wasn't good enough for Tottenham.
No, but it's not about being. Hey, George, it's not about.
I don't think he's good enough for this team currently. I don't think Gallagher helps this team out the way you guys.
Who would you take instead of Conor Gallagher? I'm giving you
for 60 million euros, we could spend the money elsewhere on a much better player and a specialist player. I don't want to get a player that just fills in different positions. We can go get a number 6 that can actually properly cover Paulinho. Out there. The thing is, I don't think we need a central midfielder. So you're telling me to tell you a central midfielder that we should go get. But I don't think we need one. So at this moment in time, I haven't looked around. Agume is a good central midfielder. He's not £60 million. Agume is better than Conor Gallagher. He's far better than him. Far better. And he wouldn't come at 60 million euros. And he's a specialist 6. So Spurs are looking to sign players. We should go sign a specialist 6 that will be a backup for Paulinho, because you just mentioned, Sava, that Paulinho has injury problems. Do we have anyone else that can play the 6 as good as he does?
No.
So that's why I feel like Conor Gallagher comes into our team and he's just going to be like another Bentancur. He doesn't play the 8. He's not an amazing 8. He's not an amazing 10. He's not an amazing 6. If we're going to sign all I'm trying to say is, if we are going to sign another central midfielder, make sure they're a specialist player, not another, I'm good at everything. That's all I'm trying to say about
Gallagher. Do you know what he is? What we're saying he isn't. One, he is always fit. He is always available to play. He covers so much ground. When we're saying that's not the type of player we need, that's exactly how Thomas Frank has set us up for that ground being covered. And of all the midfielders in world football, this guy always stands out as somebody that just does not stop working. Yeah. As I said, for the last 2 years in the Premier League, when we're saying he doesn't do this, he's this, that, the other, why is he in the top 5 for every metric of a midfielder if he's not good? Why? He was the only midfielder in the top 5 of every single metric for 2 years. This guy, right?
No, he's passing his poor.
I generally don't know what metrics you're referencing.
He's passing his poor.
I read them out to you. I said when it was interceptions, tackles, ground covered, goals scored, assists, headers, duels won, headers won, tackles. This is the guy that I think fans of the club that he plays for all go, yeah, that's why he plays for us. And other fans, I don't think they realise the job that this man does. Just last thing, Lee. Sorry, Lee. Just before I come over to you, right? The key thing for me is, one, you've got to, like you said, Lee, I think every club has a player like this. Like if you look at Aston Villa, they've got a John McGinn team, right? They've got a John McGinn that does this, right? 100%. 2, you've got a little bit of leadership there. He was the captain of Chelsea, right? Yes. He's now been playing at Atletico. He's played for England. This is a very experienced guy, but still at a good age. Yep. For me, I think it's a no. For me, it's a no-brainer. I don't give a flying monkeys if it's 60 million or not. For too long, we've cared about how much players cost.
100%.
3, I need a squad, because right now the Spurs squad is 22 men, 22 players. And if Paulinho and Bentancur don't play, the drop-off, like we saw last week, when we played the midfield 3 of Bergvall, Sarr and Gray, there's no leader in there. I'm not saying they're bad players, by the way, but there's no leader in there. None of them have reached their full potential yet. There's no leadership. You've got. I think you've got to. I want better. I want more. I'm greedy. I want more.
George, would you take him for 40 mil?
Bro.
No, he doesn't want him. Wolfie. When
Spurs were in talks with Gallagher before he moved to Atletico Madrid. When we had Ange and we were looking at a number 8, when we signed Archie Gray and Bergvall, we were supposed to go in for Gallagher. I didn't want him then. I don't want him now.
Jules, the only thing I'm going to say, right? The only thing I'll say, and I don't know, obviously, what we're going to do next, but my thing is, if there's one manager who's got a system who can improve players, it's your manager. And I think you've got to actually start believing in your manager, which you do, because I know you do. I think you've got to start believing in your manager and saying, do you know what? I'm going to get this player and I'm going to see what he can do in the current system, which Sava has been banging on about. I've been seeing for the last 8 months, which you've been banging on about for the last 4 or 5 months. You want a system, you want a tactical setup, and you want players that are going to come in and work in a system that works for the current manager. That's what you've been crying out for. And this manager is going to get him into his system and he's going to go absolutely bonkers. Now, for me, I said this at the start when I started saying, you've got players that currently, they've got a label of being inconsistent. So they may go on and have a great 38 games of consistency, but we can't leverage that as correct factual information until we actually see it. Gallagher is a bona fide, consistent 6.5, 7 out of 10 most weeks. He is, whether you like it or not, whether you think the system or whether you think his tactical setup or his skills are at the level of what you require for a midfielder, he's going to come in, get you goals, win the ball back, win his headers, win his duels, and fucking work hard for the team. And currently, you don't have that off the bench. You don't. Do you know, because you've also got your captain. So you've also got Kulusevski, who I didn't know out until yesterday, is out until January. When I thought he was back in November, and he's not going to be playing well when he comes back because look at Saka. You've also got Maddison out for the season. So you're mentioning players or you're thinking about players in your midfield that currently aren't going to facilitate your team. Get Gallagher. Stop worrying about the money because you was about to chop my little head off last week for talking about money. And so now, just
don't lie to the people. Your head's definitely not little, bro.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. But you was about to chop my head off, regardless. You was about to chop my head off. You was about to chop my head off for it. So come on, man. Like, just. I think you need to trust your manager a little bit more, which you do. You do. So give him a chance.
Do you know Conor Gallagher as well? Like Conor Gallagher, I agree with what's being said, man. He's a top player. Conor Gallagher. I wanted Leeds United to get Conor Gallagher the season he went on loan to Palace. He went on loan to Palace instead. Everywhere he's been, be it when he's gone to...
What have I missed?
I don't know. Mushroom top, whatever.
Childish.
Is it because Joe said Leeds and Conor Gallagher?
No. I said something crazy.
Oh, right.
Okay. Okay. Carry on, Joe. Carry on.
But to be fair, he was at Swansea. He's done well. He was at West Brom. He went Palace. He's done well. Then he gets his chance at Chelsea. He ends up captaining him at Chelsea. Obviously, been loaned out multiple times. Then he goes to Atletico Madrid. Now he's wanted by Spurs. He's not a bad player. He's played at England. He's captained his boyhood club. Like, I think it's almost like it's not cool to like Conor Gallagher.
100%.
Genuinely, it's not cool. And a lot of it is, you know, what were they calling him? Like an XL bully and that. I read some of these names when he was at Chelsea. He's just like running about like a mad bam. But he's been a success wherever he's been, and he's only ever gone upwards, right? He's only ever gone upwards. He's not, and he deserves, like, for me, he deserves a home. Somewhere 100%. To settle and just stay for a long period of time.
You're right. Not many players fell upwards. You don't go from Chelsea, who were absolutely dire at the time, and he was captain, as Sava said.
He was the best player that time. Let's be 100%. Honest.
You don't go from Crystal Palace to Chelsea to Atletico Madrid, scoring in the Champions League against them.
He was always at Chelsea. He went on loan to Crystal Palace, though. So you're painting another narrative. He was on loan at Palace.
No.
He was on loan
at West Brom. He's been loads of places. He's
fine. He was at West Brom. I remember that because he had a great season. Then he was
at Chelsea and he went loan to West Brom and he went on loan to Palace.
Yeah, but then he came back to, but no, Crystal Palace wanted him. Chelsea could have got rid of him, but he decided not to. He then captained Chelsea, which Sava said that season, because Reece James, as we know, he's out for the season. and then he got his England call up, and then he failed upwards to Atletico Madrid. Not many teams do that. Not many players do that. Sorry. For me, look, I'm telling you now, any title-winning team has a Gallagher. It is just bona fide. You need those players. Whatever the manager asks him to do. Now, I'm sure we're going to talk about Man United. He's going to go out and do it to the best of his ability. 100%. We saw those Man United players yesterday. They didn't do what the manager asked him to do. Whether or not they're good enough, which, I'm sure against Grimsby, I'm sure we would say he is. But you've got to trust the manager, man. I think he's shown in 3 games, you've got to trust the manager, in my opinion, anyway.
If you ask George, who's had the better last 2 years, Gallagher or Sarr?
Gallagher!
Honestly, Wolfie, you're just on one, bro.
Am I on one, bro? You're the one sitting there.
I didn't want Gallagher
over 2 matches.
No, I didn't. You just don't listen, Wolfie. And you're always trying to get your little moment. I told you quite clearly that I didn't want Gallagher. It is a little moment you just want. You want a little laugh for a second, and I'll give you a little second.
Let's get the laugh.
I don't want whether he's had a better season doesn't matter. I just sat there and explained that Sarr is in a way where he's actually performing right now. And I think the manager needs to continue. Even when we get a number 10 in, he's going to have to find a way to still make sure Sarr's getting significant minutes because Sarr is playing really, really good right now. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, yes, Gallagher may have had better 2 seasons. I think Sarr could be the better player. And quite literally, Gallagher is not a player that we need. And do you know what? We've had this whole argument. I guarantee you Spurs don't even put in a bid for Gallagher. We're not even in for Gallagher. I haven't seen nobody credible sit here and say Gallagher or anything like this. So I feel like this has been a whole pointless conversation.
Thomas Frank would love
George, hold on. Guys. I'm going to kill George right now. I'm going to kill George. On the 25th of July, 2025, you said, here we go. Arsenal have signed Norgard from Brentford. I'm gutted. You're more upset about Arsenal getting Norgard than Spurs getting Gallagher. Please.
When was this? 25th of July, you said?
25th of July, 2025. Yeah.
I think Norgard's a very good player, though. I think he is a good player.
Oh my God! Come on, you're
and again, Norgard's a specialist. Clearly you didn't listen, bro. You can't speak. Surely you can't speak that much and not listen, Lee. I said we need specialist players. We need specialist 6. If we are going to bring in a midfielder, I'd want a specialist 6. Norgard's a specialist 6. You spoke about the leadership qualities. You spoke also. I'd want Norgard because of the familiarity with the system for Frank. The leadership, he was Frank's last captain. He comes in, he can easily. I didn't want him to come in and be our starting midfielder, but I wanted him to come in.
I hear you. Okay, but George, all I'm saying is I'm not even trying to dig you up because you're my butt pause. But my point is that genuinely speaking, you cannot sit there and say to me that Norgard would make you.
I never said he's better than Gallagher. I wanted Norgard before.
I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying you can't say that Norgard's going to make you gutted in any respect, none. But then not be upset if you don't get Gallagher.
Before we got Paulinho. This was before we had a number 6. Again, if you asked me 2 months ago if I could get Gallagher in my 6, I'll tell you no. It would still be the same point.
Does Conor Gallagher even want to go to Spurs?
Crazy.
Does he even want to go to Spurs?
I said forward.
No, it's all mad. But I don't know what's happening.
If you said Basuma out, Gallagher in, you take it, right? If it was Basuma leaving, Gallagher's taking his squad place, you wouldn't want that.
Is there any reports to say that he wants to come to Spurs?
No, there's just reports today that Tottenham are one of 3 clubs that are interested in bringing him back from Atletico. That's
how we wasted 30 minutes on a player that may not even be interested.
It's not going to happen with you.
George, you see
Chelsea
earlier. George, you see earlier you was talking about you better wrap this Xavi Simons deal up quick, yeah? You better wrap it up quick, car. Arsenal might be back in the market for someone else because Havertz is out. Apparently, he's injured for a long time now, having surgery, all of that. So, hey, Berta may not want Simons, but if he does, yeah, he's in London.
Wait, you didn't read it properly. It said not.
You've not read it, yeah. It says he's not going to be out for a long time.
So it said.
Yeah. By the way, quickly, you.
I had it on my phone. Hey, you see me put it out.
Get some, I know you're getting old, but you might need some glasses. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, I do need
Spectacles.
glasses actually. My bad. Old age people. Old age.
No, it will be out. It will be out for a while. That ain't going to be a couple of weeks. That's going to be a few months. Because if you're getting procedure, going on having surgery, that's not going to be weeks. That's going to be months. But still, I don't think we're in for Xavi Simons, man. I must say. But you never know with Arsenal. There was a super chat which I'm going to do now. Gunnar Carlos says, surprising that Berta wants another 10 due to Tottenham being interested. Where do you reckon Arteta will play him after Berta buys him after the Champions League draw? That ain't going to happen, man. That ain't going to happen. This one comes in from Naval. I think he's a Spurs fan. He says, we got to balance the books. Only allowed 20 million minus. I don't know about finance.
This is true. It's Chelsea. Chelsea need to balance.
It's Chelsea. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
They can't have a less than 20 million. I think I saw it was one of the Chelsea guys.
UEFA financial fair play rules.
Yeah. But it was one of the Chelsea guys.
Chelsea don't care about that. Don't be silly. Chelsea don't listen to those people. They just do what they want.
They're trying. Apparently, they're really trying to balance the books with this 20 million. They can't have less than 20 million pounds loss or something like that.
Well, I see. We'll see, man. They'll sell another hotel or something. That's what they'll do. Gunnar Carter says, George, your Tottenham Gallagher is too good for you. Look, I don't actually know where Gallagher is going to go and if he's going to go, to be honest. And we have spoken about it for too long, so we are going to move on. But before we come to Liverpool Arsenal, which is what I wanted to close on, we'll come to Joe and Wolfie with this question. I've watched Leeds against us, Joe. I watched Leeds last night. Well, I didn't watch Leeds last night. That's a lie. Or 2 nights ago. That's a lie. I saw bits and pieces. Are you worried, bro? Last couple of games, Leeds?
Yeah, we need some more players, mate, to be honest. And it's not looking
Gallagher?
Oh, this is a different Joe to the one I heard last week, man. This is a different Joe. What's happened, Joe? Are you going to be safe? You're going to come. You're going to get 9th or 10th, flirt with the
I've never
Conference
said
League?
this, man. I've never said this.
7th. He said 7th.
So we need better players in the forward line. The facts are, right, we spent 15 million on 2 strikers that were free and obviously Noah Okafor. We've done all right everywhere else, but Noah Okafor now. Look, Okafor, Calvert-Lewin and Mecha were all bought with injury concerns. Okafor's played 70 minutes. He's a doubt for the weekend. Calvert-Lewin came on, 3 chances, missed them all, missed the penalty.
I saw the failed comp already.
Terrible,
man.
Terrible.
That's from Everton fans. That's from Everton fans. You know how bad it was, right? When he missed his penalty, the Leeds fans were going, Patrick Bamford. So he's like a spicy Patrick Bamford. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so,
no. That's bad.
Yeah, I don't know. We need more players. The managers, I think we get one more, and it's just not enough, mate. So it's going to be long. We've got Newcastle at the weekend. I think it's the best time to play them with their injuries, but you only
need 9 wins. You told me 9 wins.
Yeah, we need 9 wins. We can still get that. That's what I mean. Yeah, definitely.
Listen,
Wolfie,
Joe.
what are you saying, Wolfie? Are you saying we'll be okay?
Thank you, mate.
You saying Leeds will be okay, Wolfie?
At the start of the season, I had 3 up, 3 down, and then this guy got into my head. Saying Conference League, Sunderland will be good and all that. It'll just be Burnley and what have you. I don't know, man. Your mood. It's like we've done a few streams these last 2 weeks. His mood, man.
Transfer window, man. It'll be all right. It'll be back. Don't worry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you're not getting the players in, Joe, the transfer window closes on Monday.
Yeah.
Like, what happens after Monday if you don't get the players in?
Then we're just praying, aren't we? We're just praying. But
will your mood improve, bro? Because
of course, man.
I've come off streams feeling quite sorry for you of late, and I don't want to do that for the whole season. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, man. We're good,
I think, Joe, though, if I'm looking at it, right, like I do think the biggest issue you've got, and I know you don't want to hear it, is actually your manager.
See, I just
don't think he's good enough.
And to be honest, I'm in the minority. The majority of the
retweeting a whole load of Aston Villa fans saying, "How can you get rid of your manager? He got us up." Listen, sometimes this whole novelty of being nice guys finish last. Watch Love Is Blind. Trust me, you understand what I'm talking about. Trust me. Sorry, Sava, it's the missus. Sava, the missus makes me. I ain't got a choice. If I want to be in the good books, I've got to watch it, mate. But anyway, listen, I'll be honest with you. You need to get rid of him, man. You do need to get rid of him. He's not.
I think Lee makes a point, Joe. I can tell you from experience with Cooper because
Cooper kept you up, bro.
Cooper had that, bro. Cooper was shit in the Premier League.
Yeah, but he kept you up, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Thanks to Jesse Marsh. Let's be real here, right? Let's be real. It was by default, and thanks to Arteta as well. So the attachment can sometimes become too sentimental. Now, I'm not saying you should get rid of Farker today, but I know you and you will hold on. You will be last man standing. You're still doing Bielsa streams. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like that sense. I love it because that attachment you got to your club is unbreakable. I hear it. But at some point, you are going to have to address the question, can he do it?
Well,
it's not a today question, I don't think.
No, of course not. No.
But it is one where I've seen you defending him against the Leeds fans as well, passionately, and I love it. But at some point, and I guess my question to you is, when does that point come?
Well, look, one of the worrying things he was asked in the press conference today, like, if you played Arsenal again tomorrow, would you change anything? And he said no, which is a worry. Because I think if we're going to go away to these big teams and try to play out from the back and play that kind of way, yeah, it's commendable, but we'll get slapped up every week. So the proof will be in the pudding. Newcastle's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but it's perfect time to play them. Why can't we get something? But if you look, at the end of the day, it's at our place. That's what I mean. It's at our place. So if it was at St. James, it's different. But at the start of the season, when we had that opening 3 games, I said 3 points. We got 3 points on the board. I didn't think we'd win at Arsenal. I think we'd struggle against Newcastle. I'm actually more optimistic for Newcastle now with all their injury concerns. No striker, no Gordon, no Tonali, no Joe Linton, no Shah.
No striker. If you've got your strikers up front, you're playing with no striker.
Yeah, at the minute, yeah, man. Until no, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Pirro was
same, right?
Pirro was very poor.
Yeah.
But where do you turn, Joe? Let's say we get to the 2nd or 3rd international break and Leeds are sitting on
we
one
can have
win.
a conversation. I'm not blind faithy. I had blind faith in Bielsa, yeah, because he was the GOAT and is the GOAT for me. But I don't have blind faith. Like, at the end of the day, if we've got Wolves coming up, Fulham after the international break. We need to pick up points there. Yeah, it's what
would you, Joe, if you got to November, let's say, and it's looking pretty bleak, it's like you're down in the bottom. You know, you're with the likes of West Ham, who was struggling.
We're going to be there, though, right? We are going to.
Yeah,
be there.
No. I'm talking like, I'm not saying you're like 15th, but a couple of points off. I'm talking like you're looking pretty bad. It's looking like you're going to go down, right? It's inevitable type thing. Would you like pull the plug and go and get, like, I don't know, top of my head, like a Gary O'Neill who's kept people up before or something like that? Or would you like just stick with Farker and go?
No, definitely not. I want to stay in the division. I don't think the owners will do that either, mate. They've signed off on a stadium expansion. There's no point in getting that if you're in the Championship, is there? So,
and kind of my question, I suppose, is it he's not good enough, or the team just doesn't matter who you get, you're going down?
Well, I don't think they've given him the best tools, mate, if I'm being totally honest.
Okay, so that's different.
We're missing a right winger, right? I already said James had a great season last season, in the Championship, but it's the Premier League. It's a totally different kettle of fish, right? So we need a better right winger. We don't have a 10. Now, okay, we play 3 in midfield, but like Tuesday we went back to 4-2-3-1 and we had Pirro playing as a 10. He's not a 10. He's too immobile to be a striker in the Premier League. You know what I mean? He was good against Everton, but we need someone who's going to roughhouse people, and hopefully that's
Joe. With the tools that you have, do you not then think that, okay, fine, I understand you're undermanned currently with the squad and the talent that you have and you need, but do you not think with a better manager you'd be able to find ways to negate certain games, like the midweek game? Now, again, obviously, it's a cup game. We're going to rotate anyway. But I just think, like, genuinely speaking, I want you to start. I think everybody on this panel wants you to start because you're a proper, huge heretic club. But we just don't see it with the manager. Yes, again, I understand with your squad, it's not good enough. But your manager's just, like, even after the game, I don't know if you saw the press conference, he just seemed a little bit like, yeah, it was going to happen. And you don't want it
as well, mate. I felt that too. Listen, I'm a minority online.
You felt that? Okay, what you felt that because your manager probably didn't give you the, I don't know what the word is, the oomph that you needed.
Now, Lee, I think you're being too harsh on the manager. If I'm being honest with you, it's 2 games in.
Yeah, no, he's got 3 points in 2 games.
Yeah, and he's taken a win. There's 2 kind of key points here, right? Number 1, if Leeds do find themselves in trouble, you can get out of trouble. It's not like going for a title that you lose 2 games or you draw a couple of games, you're out the title race. You can suddenly go on a run of a win, a draw, a couple of losses, win, draw, and that pulls you out of it. So you don't have to do something exceptional to get yourself out of trouble down the bottom side. The second thing is, it's the home crowd. Ellen Road will be the reason they get points this season. I saw it the first season we came up. Is that if we're at home, we fancied ourselves. If we're away, see you next week at the City grounds. It's like whatever. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It was. We won one game away from home that season. That was against Southampton. We lost to Arsenal 5-0. The week before, we lost to Man City 6-0. You will take these tonkings, but it doesn't matter as long as you keep that home form and then get a couple of surprise results, which we got that season. We beat Liverpool at home. We beat Arsenal at home. Yeah, people always say the games against the big six don't matter when you're down there. They do, because they were the things that defined Forest staying up that season. So as long as their home form holds, if their home form folds, then they're in big trouble. Yeah, then you get rid of the manager. Marinak has said one of the reasons he didn't sack Cooper was because he was worried on the atmosphere it would create at the City ground and it would bring it down. That's one of the only reasons he kept him in after we lost. It was to Leeds 2-1. Because he was worried about the atmosphere and how that would negatively impact the home fans. So if Leeds can keep their home fans up and upbeat and ignore the away and just look at a draw as a bonus point away from home, they can do plenty to stay up.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, I do. Listen, the reason I'm down right now is because it's the transfer window's pissing me off. I can't wait till the end of the window so I can just forget about transfers for a bit, if I'm being totally honest. I don't think the club are going to do what they need to do. And then we just have to assess where we're at, right? And if there comes a time where the manager's, taking whippings, then it'll be time to sack him and we'll go somewhere else. Nuno might be available by that point. So, we take Nuno, definitely. You just don't know.
Amarin might be available, bro.
Who? Amarin. I don't want that guy. No, I don't want that guy. There's a madness. Do you know what? I had Saeed on my watch along and that, right, giving me grief after we got beat by Sheff Wednesday, and then they followed it up with Grimsby, man. It was sweet. We'll see.
Off yet, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
And he's called Jamal now, by the way.
Jamal, yeah, sorry, yeah. I just think, can I get your opinion, folks, actually, right? So, you've gone 2 seasons in the Championship. You've lost 15 games in total across 2 seasons, right? And including in this Premier League season. You're 2 games in the league. You've won 1, you've lost 1. You can't be sacking a manager based on this, surely.
No, do you know what it is, right? I'll be honest. The reason why is because, again, I feel like I keep referencing Sava, but I just remember every game week, Sava just last week, he went in with no confidence and it came from the manager. I just look at your squad and I look at your team. Again, I understand you don't have the quality, and Spurs did. They just didn't set up the right way. But I just look at it and I'm like, as I said, it was the comments after the game. It just felt like, yeah, we're going in and we know we're going to lose it. And I'm just a bit like, right, even if you think that, don't say it. Like, it's almost like if you see somebody with a spot on their face, don't make it obvious that it's there. Like, they're clearly going to be feeling indifferent that they've got a spot right in the middle of their face and no one's not going to see it. Like, you ain't got to go in there.
Great analogy, man.
You ain't got to go in there and just make it so obvious that, like, you're going to get battered. Like, and even his subs, like, was he Nonto, like, it just felt a bit, it just felt all wishy-washy. And I'm just like, Leeds are huge. Like, Leeds are absolutely massive. And it just didn't, you just felt like absolute whipping boys, and you shouldn't. And I think with the quality of the squad you have, you can get a bit more. And I think the manager's going to set up the same way, game in, game out.
And if he does that, he will be sacked, Lee. He will be sacked and deserved.
But Lee, did you watch them against Everton?
Yeah, I watched them again. No, yeah, the first game of the season, just to say, wait, Wolfie, just say, we can't do that. Look at Man United first game. Let's forget that.
No. The difference is Leeds actually won. They didn't think they won.
I know.
I'm talking about performance. You can have a great performance in the first game, though, innit? Just because of the elation of, it's our first game. We're back in the Premier League.
The next game.
I'm sorry, you're making judgments too early. It's 2 games. They've won 1 and lost 1. They're doing better than Wolves. They're doing better than West Ham.
Wolfie, it's
right
not
now,
fair to say that. We've seen Daniel Fark in the Premier League 3 or 4 times now, and he's been relegated
Twice, man.
Okay. Marco Silva at Watford. Did he do good?
No, we
No, but they've got
no.
a much better.
So managers can't evolve.
But Marco Silva went to a team above that level. Fulham is actually ambitious. They spend money, and they've been sort of.
No, he went to Everton before that. Don't forget, he went to Everton before that as well.
George, I don't know. I can't think of 3 teams that I know that, or maybe Burnley. I think Burnley and Leeds are sitting ducks currently. I can't even say that you're better than West Ham. That is.
We're not sitting ducks, man. No way.
No, in terms of the rest of the league, you are. You're not better than West Ham.
I'll say now with Chess, we get a point on Saturday against.
But giving
saying a point with Chest is crazy.
I am. I swear to God. I'll say it.
You're getting a draw with Chest.
I hear it though. It's a way.
Yeah,
out.
Of course. Right? You're trying to tell me that we're going to be whipping boys.
West Ham are better than you. Strand Larson.
No, they're not.
They're not better, Lee. They're not better. Have you watched West Ham?
They are.
They are not better than Leeds, man. Are we watching what they're
doing? No, it is, Joe. You have to be honest. With West Ham,
you could talk about squad. You could.
It's not about squad. It's not. You guys probably have a better, like you guys, squad-wise, might be better in performance, but they have individual players that can get them through games. Individual players.
And how's that done for them so far?
Exactly.
That's so far. Like Wolfie said, it's just 2 games. So in those 2
games,
the
narrative you're running is what I heard last season. That Man U are better than Forest.
Let's be honest, though, across the season, how many times do you expect Jared Burns to score them a winner?
George, you're spitting.
Jared Byrne will score them a winner. If Paqueta don't leave, Paqueta's going to be performing, and him and Jared Byrne are going to combine in certain games. Just like we saw against Chelsea, Paqueta was helping that fight back. He's one of their best performers on the pitch, even though he was in a team that lost 5-1.
So when you lot were telling me last season that United and Spurs and so on and so forth have better squads than Forest, they didn't end up ahead of me.
It
doesn't matter if you got the individuals. The collective as a team can be better than the individuals. And we were the proof of it last season.
What is the actual argument right now? Sorry, I'm so lost. Is it better out of West Ham and Leeds?
Leeds shit, basically. Yeah.
No, I just
who's going down, Bale? Who's in trouble? I think is the argument. Yeah.
I'll be happy for both those 2 teams to get relegated. I'm not going to lie. Sorry, Joe.
What, Leeds
I understand.
No, I'm joking.
No, I understand you think we're going to be down there. We've just been beaten 5-0 by us.
You'll be in the fight. You'll be in the fight. But can I just say, I feel like it's a bit early on 2 games when looking at clubs down at the bottom. I think it's way too early. I think you get 7-8 games in and you'll start to see if somebody's got 1 win from 8 games and you kind of know if any of these teams manage to get 3 or 4 wins in their first 8, slightly different. I'd give it a bit of time before you talk about
it was just his comments that almost like kind of rattled me as a rival fan. I'm just like, you don't have to sit there and bend over and say it. Like, even if you show it on the pitch, don't say it.
Does Farke have a plan B? And I don't know this, by the way. I don't watch him enough.
Last week, Sava, he did
have a plan B.
Sava, last week, I promise you, it was absolutely slaughter to the lamb. He made it so easy for Arsenal. And I'm just a bit like, you're showing that you're doing it, and then you're actually saying it and making the fans feel like, oh, well,
I disagree. For the first 30 minutes till you scored your goal.
No. I said plan B.
But what's his plan B going to be? Once Arsenal have taken the lead at the Emirates, what do you expect him to do? Suddenly turn around a miracle and then turn a 1 or 2 goal deficit to 3-2 win?
You can set up shop to try and not be so open. One year he had the freedom of N5 to walk and run where he wanted. We had a 15-year-old having a field day and going out.
Lee, if he had the plan B, do you think they get anything out of that game?
Do not know, but Wolfie, when you talk about the plan B, all they have to do is when Newcastle against Liverpool.
When I mention plan B, I don't mean like just in one specific game, like when you go 1-0 down against Arsenal. What I mean is throughout the season,
he's going to try to possess the football.
Has a manager got a way of going, right, today we're going to be very comfortable with the ball and we acknowledge we're the better team. This week, we acknowledge that we're not going to have a lot of football.
That's never going to happen in the Premier League. That's never going to happen.
But it can happen with proper management. It can happen, right? That's
exactly.
So that's the question I was asking. I'm not having a dig. I don't know Farke well enough to say he has or he hasn't.
Tried to possess the football, and that was the wrong tactic to try play out from the back against Arsenal at the Emirates, because you're going to get pressed into oblivion. And the players, for me, it was a rude awakening because they don't have the time that they had in the Championship. Like the second goal, Gruev takes too many touches instead of just releasing it straight away. He's pressed by Rice and then Saka scores. There's a level here, right? We get it. Arsenal are much better. I thought we were okay for 20, 25 minutes. We almost took the lead, but I still think the personnel that he chose were wrong. We had no outlet. We almost got James in a couple of times behind Calafiori, and but we couldn't get up the pitch because there was no fucking outlet for us. It was frustrating to watch.
Isn't this the difference, Joe? Like when teams get promoted, they're not always, but they're normally always in possession of the football. They're battering teams, scoring loads of goals. Yeah, and it's when you come up, it completely flips, doesn't it? To you're now the team that doesn't have a lot of the football. You're now defending more, and that's the only point I'm making about.
Yeah,
Farke. And again, as I said, I'm not judging. I don't know, but the managers that have come up and done the best. Like if you look when Thomas Frank,
that's why Thomas Frank's at Spurs.
He set them up so that they were very difficult to beat. And everyone goes, "Oh, it's boring." But difficult to beat means not losing games, which means staying in the league, right?
Last week Saturday at 12:30, every man and their dog wrote off Spurs against Man City. More so for the fact that you had so many injuries. The manager set up a certain way to press them into oblivion. Okay, again, they have better players, but he set up a way for them to win the game. Now, it could have been 5 at the back because, George, I saw your preview. Sava, I saw your preview as well. You didn't know if it was going to be a 5 at the back. You didn't know if it was going to be 4 at the back. Sure. And what happened? You ended up winning not 1, but 2-0 with injuries. All I'm sitting here saying is the manager needs to find a different way and can find a different way. And I think a better manager will find a different way to do things, especially when you lose. You don't bend over and just say, well, yeah, it's Arsenal. Don't say that, because all you're going to do is make Joe think, oh, well, yeah, it's just Arsenal.
No, it doesn't make me think that at all. But
okay, fine.
I don't need No, but Lee, I don't need him to tell me that it's a difficult place to fucking go to the Emirates.
No, it is. But but all I'm saying is, I just want him a bit more from him, because I want Leeds to fucking stay up. That's all. It's not coming from.
But you're making false equivalencies with the Spurs situation. Spurs and Leeds are not. Yes, you are, because they're not fighting in the same.
Setup. I'm talking about a setup. That's what I'm asking. Spurs,
you would expect the teams who are looking to fight for European spots to set up better than teams that are probably going to be in a relegation fight.
Wolfie, you're not listening. It's the tactical. Just like Nuno recognizes that you guys aren't better than a lot of teams, so he goes extremely defensive and he makes sure that you're hard. You make it harder to concede. That's what you do. As a team that comes up, you need to make sure that you concede not that many goals. Defense should be your first principle. Make sure you're best defensively, then work your way forward. The problem with Daniel Farke and what we've seen, even with the Norwich teams, and that's why I referenced the Norwich teams, it's the same style of football. They went up and they dominated the Championship with that football, came to the Premier League and got absolutely obliterated. Everybody knew that they were going to slap.
You can't use them.
Leeds have a different. They have a different team. They have different.
You can't use them as an example at Norwich.
But his system.
You can't use Norwich as an example, though.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening.
No, but you use Norwich as an example.
I don't care what you have to say about Norwich. I'm not talking about Norwich. I'm talking about the system being the issue.
But the system wasn't an issue at Norwich.
Well, it was. It was.
No, it wasn't.
He come up and he came down
How can you tell me, bro? Like,
I watched them get battered week in, week out.
No, but the problem was the lack of investment at Norwich. Yeah. That's not a problem at Leeds.
That's a different argument.
Again, that's not a different argument. That's
if you've got a lack of investment, then what do? You make it hard for you to get beat. It's very easy to beat them.
Boy, it's not, by the way.
It's not, man. It's not. Sorry. Go on.
No, you're fine. I wasn't bored of the convo. I was just like, wow, this is just literally broke now. So Tottenham, if they don't get Simons now, oh my God, it will be absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
You're going to love it, Dan. You will be laughing your head off.
I'll be loving it.
George and I will be crying right now.
I will be loving it.
You're going to have an emergency Let's Talk ball stream.
Done like Simmons to Spurs, it's done. Like, I'm not ready.
Then go and get Gallagher, George, mate.
See, I don't. Do you know what this transfer window showed me? I don't even trust Here We Goes or that a player's having a medical. Right? I now need to see them signing the contract or holding the shirt. Right? Because I don't even believe Here We Goes now. Oh,
it's only for Spurs, mate. We still trust Here We Goes.
I know that's what I'm saying. We've been. I said in my show earlier, Wolfie. Once bitten, twice as shy. It's like once bitten, 400 times as shy for a Spurs fan. So we'll see.
Think that if Chelsea get him now, oh my god, man, that's crazy.
I'm waiting. So last Wednesday night, it was almost like waiting, like where everyone was saying, "Oh, Spurs have got Eze," and I was waiting. We were all waiting secretly in the back of our minds, right, for that tweet from Ornstein or someone to say Arsenal have entered the building. And I'll be honest, every time my phone goes and it's an IT gaming, I'm just waiting for it to say Chelsea have made formal bid or Chelsea. I'm just so scared, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
It's great. It's crazy, man. Look, the Champions League draw is going to be on, and I will be streaming. I'm going to be staying on. I know some people might have to shoot off, but there is a lot of waffle at the moment and talkings with Zlatan and people like that, which takes forever. So it will be happening, people. So I'll be doing it on here.
Are you looking forward to playing Wolf?
You telling me?
Yeah, yes, you will. Who do you want to play? Champion of Europe. You're used to this. Come on.
I know you just backed me. I know you just backed me for a good half hour, bro. But I just had to get that one in there.
I actually have got a question for Wolfie, actually, because look, I love the merch and all that. I've got to be honest. Big up to you, Wolfie.
Thank you.
If you do want the merch, then Forest Fan TV is where it's at. Look, Wolfie, you've said that you fancy yourself to have another good season. I've got to ask you a serious question. I want the panel to get involved in this. How many teams in this league have a better squad than Forest?
5.
Who are those 5?
Look at George. George went, what?
Nah, I'm actually thinking about it. I don't know. He might be right.
The Cartel 5 minus United.
So basically the big 6 apart from Manchester United.
Maybe Spurs as well. I'm not convinced on Spurs' squad.
Okay. Does anybody agree or disagree with that? Goonlee, you were shaking your head, man. Or was that about something else?
No. I think there's no way that you're the 6th best squad. And I think you've got a good squad, but you're not the 6th best squad. You might have numbers, but you've got that guy from Brazil who he's pony, mate. Stop it, Wolfie. You've got numbers, but you ain't got any quality. Stop it. Come on.
Who's actually like when we're talking about squads, like who actually, aside from like the big 6 minus, I mean, you could even, I don't know, Manchester United, I don't know, is it more of a manager thing? Like if you look at a lot of their players, a lot of them are decent, but benefit of virus
plays, bro.
Benefit of the doubt, like who actually outside
have Newcastle and Villa got a better squad than Forest?
100% Newcastle.
I don't think so.
Oh, massively. Massive.
I think Newcastle have, not Villa now.
I don't know,
man. No. Newcastle have a better midfield
had a
than
way
Forest.
better squad than all of us.
Forest have a better defense than Newcastle.
I mean, not put Everton in there. Why have Everton not
got
Everton?
You've not got a better defense than them. What do you mean?
We don't have a better
Wolfie,
defense
what
than
positions
Newcastle.
do you have better?
You don't.
No.
Okay.
Lewis Hall's
Newcastle have a
better
better midfield.
Liverpool
We have a better
than
defense.
I don't think you do.
No, Newcastle. Right, so I'm putting Newcastle.
Newcastle do not have a better defense than Forest. What are you talking about?
They do.
What?
No, they do.
Our goalkeeper
Player
is
for player,
better.
they have a
Our
better
2
defense.
centre backs are better, and Ola Aina's better.
No, okay, but
No, he's not. Ola Aina's not better than Livramento.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
No,
he's not.
Lewis Hall's better
No, he's
than
not.
any left back.
Yes, he is. I didn't say the left back.
I'm putting Newcastle. I'm putting Everton as well.
Not Everton.
Everton.
And I'm putting Man United 100%.
Not Everton.
Wait, where are you getting Everton into this league?
No,
Okay. Who in Everton standing out for you?
One of the treble winners.
That's better than Forest. Because what you're saying by that statement, Lee, is that most Everton players would get into the Forest team. Would I be wrong in saying that then?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, go on then.
The treble winner, Mr. Jack Grealish, 100%. Yeah. I'm taking
over who in the
mate, come on, let's not do this, man. You lot.
No, in Dye, I agree on. I'd take in Dye. Not Grealish, gone.
But
Yeah,
I think
I
by the
would.
end of the season, you take Grealish.
I would.
He's sober.
Oh my god.
Who else you got? You've got so far in Dye.
I'll be honest. I'm taking Pickford. I'm taking Pickford over him.
You're taking Pickford over
Taking
Sell.
Pickford over Sell.
You got the Golden
Yeah,
Glove
yeah.
last season. You're
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
Pickford.
No,
I
Pickford
am.
is
That might be
I am.
harsh.
Pickford's horrible.
I
Pickford is
have.
horrible.
All
No,
right,
you're buzzing.
Braithwaite is good, but I'm not taking him over your 2% of backs. I'll give you
Okay.
that. I'll give you that. Your left back, I forgot his name. Why is his
Nico
name?
Williams.
I'm taking.
Hey, wait, can I ask you a question? Hey, Lee, can I ask you a question?
I'm
Can I ask you a question? Would you take Pickford over Raya?
What?
Would you take Pickford over Raya?
No.
So I'm trying to understand the logic because Sell's joint
Exactly.
like
Yeah, but that's down to the defense and everything like that. Like,
No. It's Sells was on another planet last
You
season.
can't go off one season. Come on, let's not do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
he's already started well this season as well. The thing is, Lee, what you're doing right now is you've thrown a statement out, and I can see your eyes. You're
No.
looking through
I'm
the
actually
Everton
because I'm
squad.
actually just.
You're looking through the Everton squad,
I'm
which means now
genuinely
you're working
looking at it.
backwards
No,
to
I'm
try and
actually looking at it.
justify
I'm
your
like,
statement.
yeah, I would definitely take Everton squad over yours, 100%.
no, man, no.
Squad wise,
Might
I
be a
would.
push, man. You're definitely
Do you know how I know
Lee,
this
you're
is
pushing. When
disingenuous?
Newcastle,
No,
yeah.
I'm bit Tyler
you're
Diblin.
definitely rage baiting. You're definitely rage baiting.
Tyler Diblin coming in.
He's had
You're
one.
definitely-
You just said you can't judge a player. No, Lee. You just said you can't judge a player off 1 year. He had 1 year of senior football.
No, I'm saying as a
No, he didn't,
player.
George.
No.
He got injured for most of it.
No,
He had
I'm not-
3 games.
But
that
you
he got injured.
can't mention him if you just said you can't
You're
like
doing
judge a
two,
player off
wait,
1
Jules,
year.
you're doing two different things. You're doing two different things. If you're doing 11 for 11, then yeah, there's argument. I'm talking about squad.
Okay, go on. Do squad. Do squad. So, okay, let me give you my bench. Hold on, Lee. Let me give you my bench from last week, and let me give you Everton's bench. My bench: Douglas Luiz, McAtee, Hutchinson, Igor Jesus. Who did we have in defense?
Now tell me
on
someone
the bench?
good. Now tell me
Morato.
someone good. I don't want none of them off the bench. I don't want any of them on the bench.
You don't want Douglas Luiz.
Okay, yeah, Douglas. Yeah, okay. Other than that, who else?
McAtee.
Hudson-Odoi,
You would take
Hudson-Odoi.
whoever. So Everton on their bench. Who did they have?
Tyler Diblin's show me more for me. I'm not.
Tyler Dibling was on their bench last week. Yeah.
No, but he's a better player than him. He is.
Tyler Dibling was injured for almost the second half of the whole of last season, bro. And he had a little spell where he looked good against Manchester United last season.
And
tell me
then,
off their bench who you think is better.
Listen, Dave, I'll be honest. I'm taking Seamus Coleman over some of your players, mate. I'll be honest with you.
Everton
No, he's
fans
trolling, he's
wouldn't
trolling,
take
he's trolling.
Coleman, bro. You're
He's
just
trolling.
trolling
He's
now,
trolling.
man.
I was taking Seamus Coleman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm taking
No, you're
Seamus.
rage
I thought you was an undercover Liverpool fan. Where's this love for
Seamus
Everton?
Coleman, man. Come on, man. And
Does anyone-
I don't-
What's
as a panel, does anyone-
that new striker?
Does anyone actually
Barry.
on the
You
panel
don't
think
even know his
Forest
name.
will get
Barry.
European
Yeah,
football
his
again?
name.
Does anyone actually
No.
believe Forest
I
will
do.
get European football?
I
I
do.
do.
I think
No.
it's the difference is this year they've got to negotiate the 2 games a week. And to be fair to them, and it's horrible saying anything nice about Forest just purely because of the way Wolfie makes every fan in the country hate them. But they've done well. I think they've had a good transfer window relative to Nottingham Forest. I think they haven't bought anyone where I go wow, but they bought a lot of good players. They bought a lot of good solid players that I think add a bit of put some meat on the bones. It's going to be though, like are people going to have worked out Forest from how they played last year? Can they adapt? How are they going to do 2 games a week? But they should be, for me, anywhere between that 7th and 9th place with the money they spent. They haven't really lost anybody of note. I know they lost the Langer and Alanga, so there's no reason why not. And listen, if they're as good as Wolfie's been telling us, they should be up there again. I think they'll definitely be top half. And if they get Europe again, fair play to them. There you go. That's as nice as I can be about
That's
Nottingham
quite
Forest.
nice for you, Sava.
I'll be
Nice.
honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised
taken me
if you
4
guys-
years.
Before I met you, I actually really liked Nottingham Forest as a football club. You just make it such hard work. You make it hard.
I've got to be honest. I've got Forest. Wherever I put Forest, I've got my little table up here. I've got them floating around 9th or 10th Forest, right? But the way that the other clubs are, I don't know. I think they've had a good win down with Sava. I think they're hard to beat defensively. They're very good. So they could surprise, man. But look, the draw is going to start in a minute. They're still waffling about a load of rubbish. So I do want to kind of promote that whilst it's going along. But I wanted to quickly, just very quickly, from each of you, get a kind of prediction for Liverpool, Arsenal at Anfield. I'll start with you, Wolfie. What are you going with? What are you saying?
I said 2-1 off the bat, but spending time with Hooks this week, he's broken down some of my barriers. I think it'll be a draw, 2-2 draw.
Wow.
Okay, Joe.
I'm going to go for an Arsenal away win, 1-0 set piece jobber.
Okay, interesting. Guna Lee.
I'm going 1-1. I can't see us winning, but I can't see us conceding 2 goals.
Which kit you wearing at the weekend, Lee?
I mean, they're both red, right? So it doesn't matter.
Interesting, man. I agree. I go 1-1. I think it'll be a draw. Hooks.
I'm going. Yeah. That Wolfie, that was wild still. But I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. Wow.
Clean sheet at Anfield. Mad.
Yeah.
I see Hooks is back to the stars are aligning. Yeah.
If we had Saka, I would have said we would have won. I would have gone with a win.
I think you draw. I think it's a very good game. I think it'll be 2-2. I don't see you losing.
I think Madueke is such a detriment. I really do. I just think he's
Okay.
When you
I swear the other day
let's be honest. Madueke will cook any fullback they've got right now. Like they don't have good defensive fullbacks. But it's not. It's like look at the 1v1 battle. You can hate on him as much as you want. He will do his job in that game.
Have you seen what Turkey has been playing crazy?
No, Turkey is a crap. But listen, Madueke, if he played for Leeds, I would not be shocked. That's saying something.
Wow.
You're doing too much. You're way over the top with the Madueke stuff.
He's nice.
He's nowhere near as bad as you make it out to be. And when you talk about
numbers, he come on against Leeds.
Yeah, where you've been glazing Gallagher, which I agree with.
Yeah, Gallagher.
Where you were glazing Gallagher,
if you look at his numbers ain't terrible. His numbers ain't terrible. When you look at winger metrics, his numbers are decent for winger metrics. Actually, very good when you talk about take on dribbles, success with dribbles, and so on. He just lacks that final third action. That's it.
I'm not a Madueke fan either, but I didn't look at his performance so far and think, "Whoa, this guy's a scrub." I didn't look at that so far. I thought he was all right against the Leeds on the right hand side when Saka went off. I thought he was okay. I mean, it wasn't
playing against his level. There you go.
Joe's like, shut up.
No, like a 17th, 16th level team. That Leeds are gonna. I've wanted to step up. So 16th, 17th level currently. Yeah, that's his level.
Even if they keep their manager.
I'll take him.
Okay. I'll let Sava come in with a score prediction. Sav, what are you saying, bruv?
It's difficult because these two are in a title race with Spurs at the moment, aren't they? So I kind of need a draw. Look at Hooks' face. I'm just kidding. Hooks.
Who's replaced Sava? Who's replaced Sava, man?
Kidding. I think it'll be a high scoring draw. I think it'll be 2 or 3-all. And then if Spurs beat Bournemouth, then we can stay top.
Do you know I don't want that to happen? This will be 3 seasons, 3 or 4 no, the third time in a row we've get a new manager, and in August he gets manager of the month. I don't need that curse. I don't want a manager of the month, please.
George, I was looking at our next 2 games and going, you know what? Like, I don't get ahead of myself as a Spurs fan, but
sounds like you are, mate. Sounds like you are.
No. Listen. You've got for me. We've got to beat
slowly turning into a fan.
Bayern Munich have been drawn, by the way. Bayern Munich are the first team out, just to let people know that are interested in the draw.
Wait, do you know who we got? We got Bayern.
Wow.
So it's Bayern. Is it Arsenal Bayern first? Have I missed that?
Yeah, we got Bayern. Yeah, so Bayern have got Chelsea, PSG, Club Brugge, Arsenal, Sporting, PSV, Union, SG, and Paphos.
Wait, how the hell are you that far ahead?
How did they do that? Quick?
What they've done is they draw Bayern, and then all the other teams get drawn.
Yeah, all the computer stuff.
Okay, so I'm well confused.
Yeah. Arsenal.
If you have it on the stream on the below, it has all of the different teams and who they draw.
It has it all laid out on the Champions League website.
Yeah, Arsenal at home to Bayern.
So Chelsea,
wait, are we home or away?
We're home. We're
home. We're home.
Okay.
So Chelsea have been pulled out next. So
all them man that told me Elise is better than Eze, we get to find out.
So Chelsea have got as follows: Bayern Munich away, Barcelona at home, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, Ajax at home, Napoli away, Paphos at home, and Qarabag away. So they've got Barcelona, Bayern, and Benfica, which would be quite tough. Chelsea. Wow, this Champions League draw is mad, isn't it? Now,
Napoli
so much better than it used to be.
In a row as well. That's back to. That's
When did it all
like,
become
literally-
so
Do you not
convoluted?
trust this whole computer thing doing the draw?
Ain't it weird, isn't it? It's so weird. They
I
click a
don't
button and it
trust
does it.
it.
That's so bizarre, man.
It does make sense
So
though,
bizarre.
because it's easy. Let's be real. Then drawing out balls is easier. To
Real
just put in
Madrid
an
next.
algorithm.
Real Madrid been pulled out. Real Madrid are the next club. Let's see who they get.
Please.
I
One
don't-
of
I don't-
them.
I
I
don't-
don't mind getting Real Madrid. I'll be real. I wouldn't mind
I
getting
need-
Real Madrid.
Computer says
No
that Real
way.
Madrid will get. Look at this. Kaka just presses a button and it all just happens. They got Man
They've got
City,
Man City,
Liverpool away,
and
Juventus
Juventus.
at home, and Benfica away,
Wow.
Marseille
Liverpool
at
away.
home, Olympiacos
got
away, Monaco
Man
at
City,
home.
Liverpool, Juventus,
my God.
Benfica, and Marseille and Monaco.
Man City, Liverpool, and Juventus, Benfica.
Wow.
Oh my God, man!
Man
That is
City
mental.
and Liverpool. That's
Man
crazy.
City and
I thought I
Liverpool.
was going to see Spurs' name in that little group and be
Benfica away. Liverpool away again, Man City, and then they got Benfica away as well. Listen,
Wait,
That
I'm
is
so confused right
you
now.
know.
Why have they got so many different balls then if the computer's generating them?
Yeah, I know. I don't get
I'm
this.
so confused.
It is
No, because what they
confusing,
do,
man. It's
Stefan,
like
they're
this
all
last
in
year.
this-
It was so
all the
confusing. They
top
press a
table
button and then it happens.
are just in the same. For they still have them there, but they don't actually draw them. If that
Right. Okay.
Next team out
But
is
the-
Inter Milan.
I'll take a bit of Inter Milan if they're anything like they were last year. Take that.
Inter Milan have got as follows.
Oh,
Once Kaka presses
good
the
enough.
button. Oh my God, just press the button, man.
No,
Jeez.
see, Liverpool are in that one as well. So they. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
They
Trent
haven't
going
done
back to
Liverpool's one. They haven't
yeah,
done
Trent's
Liverpool's
going
one.
back to Anfield. Yeah,
They
That's
got
crazy.
Arsenal at home. Arsenal, Inter Milan at home. Liverpool, Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Ajax, Slavia Prague, K-Rat, whoever the K-Rat is, and Union SG.
I was
Wait,
surprised
why
they
is
didn't
it-
come out yet.
Who devised this new system? This is all
It's
so
unreal, isn't it?
Like-
It's
no,
dark.
crap, we had Inter Milan last season as well at home.
Spurs are
I
getting.
don't
Spurs are
mind.
getting.
Bayern Munich
Barca.
and Inter Milan is fine by me. That's fine by
Spurs
me.
are getting
Bayern
an
Munich
easy
and
one,
Bayern,
yeah.
it could be a hell of a
Spurs are
lot
getting
worse.
Barca. Spurs are getting
Again,
Barca.
Be a hell of a
Don't
lot
mind it.
worse.
Oh, I
Barca.
love that.
Dortmund have been pulled out next. Let's see.
Send that regret. Very regret.
Our Spurs are going to get Dortmund, aren't they?
Yeah,
Man, it's
Dortmund,
rigged.
Dortmund and
It's
Barca.
so rigged.
Inter
It's
Milan.
so rigged.
Dortmund have
So
Inter
rigged.
Milan.
Wolfie, your draw's in about an hour. Worry about that one, yeah. With the big boys.
Actually,
The
tomorrow,
big
mate.
boys.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
They
God,
got,
just
yeah,
press
we've
the
got
button,
Dortmund
Kaka.
at Tottenham. We've got Dortmund.
There you go.
Oh,
Man
I'll see
City, Villarreal, Juventus, Bodo Glimt, Spurs, Athletic Club, Copenhagen.
That's a nice draw.
That's
That's
not
nice
the Bodo
for Dortmund.
Glimt that was in the
You
Europa
say that
League,
they're
right?
about to get
Yeah,
Barca
yeah.
away,
The
though.
older
Spurs
Bodo
are gonna
Glimt
get
cover that we were
Barca
told
Barca away
we
is
only
Barca
beat the
away,
Europa
though.
League. We beat rubbish teams to win our Europa League. We beat rubbish
In fact,
teams, didn't it?
Spurs will have to have PSG or Barca away. It's one or the other.
Mm.
They can't
That's
get
fine.
Man City or Liverpool.
Yeah, so we've already drawn with PSG.
It's the most
We've got their
confusing
number,
draw
haven't
ever,
Do you
though,
know
isn't it?
what's
Isn't it the
crap,
most
though?
Oh,
Even
it's
last
a draw,
season,
though.
Real Madrid played Liverpool away, and they've got them again away.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit boring. Like you're playing the same teams away.
But you know what, though?
Real Madrid might not make it.
I will take
format
Bayern Munich and
qualifying.
Inter Milan out of all the clubs we could have got. I would
Oh.
take those two.
Liverpool
Liverpool.
have got Real Madrid, Inter Milan.
Better first.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Come on. Oh, thought he was going to. Come on, Kaka.
Yeah,
Galatasaray.
he's not pressed the button yet, Kaka.
It's
That's crazy.
Galatasaray, Karabag.
Real
cares,
Madrid,
man?
Inter
Who
Milan,
cares, really?
Atleti.
Who cares?
That's some
The
interesting
UCL.
games there.
Liverpool got Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Frankfurt, PSV, Marseille, Qarabag, and Galatasaray.
Nah,
To be fair, you take that.
good.
You take that.
That's good.
Real Madrid
That's
and Inter, that's tough, but
The
that's
hard
it.
one, you know what? Galatasaray, last game of the season. That's part of the last game of the
Yeah,
thing.
but they
That's
might
part
be
of-
all right by then, Lee. They might be all right
No,
by then.
but you know what?
No,
Remember,
they-
you want
that
to
in
qualify-
order
These
of how
aren't,
they're
draw,
playing.
these aren't Jordan games order, are they? Do
I was
they
gonna
still?
say,
Oh, no,
yeah.
they're not in order. Sorry, they're not in order. No,
Yeah,
they're not. I
It's
don't
just
think.
like
Oh, they're not in order.
I don't think
Nah,
so.
they're gonna
It's
they're gonna do the games, the order.
I
of
guess
They
the
it's
games
sort
not
the
after.
confusing.
fixtures out afterwards. Yeah, it's so confusing, man. So who's not been drawn now? It's Barcelona. Okay.
So we can get Barcelona.
Here comes Spurs. Here comes Spurs away.
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah, Spurs. No,
So
we
it's
can't get
obviously
Barca.
Chelsea
I wouldn't
away
mind.
is their first one. Chelsea away,
I don't mind
Barcelona.
Barcelona,
That's going to
you
be
know.
tough.
I
That'd be
don't
tough
mind
for both
Barcelona.
clubs. And then Kaka's going to press a button in a minute. What a job he's got, by the way, Kaka. Just press the
Newcastle.
button.
Spurs aren't playing Barca.
Newcastle.
Woof.
Oh, Newcastle got Barca. Okay.
Oh, wow.
forgot
Barcelona,
Newcastle
yeah.
were
So
in it.
Barcelona have got Paris
PSG.
Saint-Germain, PSG, Chelsea, Frankfurt, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Copenhagen, and Newcastle, people.
Yeah,
Wow,
guys, we
Arsenal,
forgot
Newcastle.
Oshiman also plays for Galatasaray. You forgot that, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, so that means that Spurs gets PSG, right?
I think
PSG,
so.
yeah, it has
I
to be.
think so.
They can't get Man City.
It's all right.
It's so confusing, this, isn't it?
We'll
It's just-
play PSG, won't we, George? We'll play
I don't
PSG.
mind. We already played them. You know what I mean?
I just hope it's at our ground. I really.
Nah, you're
Guys,
right.
guys, away. It's away.
PSG,
No, it's
PSG,
away,
Bayern
Sam.
Munich,
It's away.
No, they
Barcelona,
have two
Atalanta,
games in pot 3, home and away.
Leverkusen,
Could be home or away.
Tottenham, Sporting Lisbon, Newcastle, and Athletic.
Oh,
Club.
that's a.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to the new camp. Yeah, brilliant. I'm sorry to PSG.
Yeah, you're going PSG. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
You've got Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Leverkusen, Athletic
Yeah.
Bilbao, Newcastle.
That's tough.
They got a tough one. They got
That's
Again,
a
they're
tough
wait, they're playing Bayer Leverkusen. This is the stuff I don't. That's what I don't like. You're playing in the same team in the country. It's a bit boring.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh,
What?
sorry. Do you know what? Sorry, I was looking at Bayern Munich. Sorry, I was looking at Bayern. My bad. It's my bad.
What are you gonna say? I'm
You know what? I
confused.
was looking at Bayern Munich thing, and I was.
Lee, it's already confusing enough, bro. Don't add
Yeah,
some.
no, my bad. My bad.
You know
my
what?
bad.
Something else I forgot is Trent Alexander-Arnold's going back to Anfield.
Yeah.
Ah.
Last game.
If he,
Yeah, but he's a
Yeah,
bench
that's
player now.
He's a bench player. He's not even going to be
Might be
playing.
on
Carl
bench,
Bow's playing.
Man City, let's see who they get. They got Real Madrid and Dortmund, obviously, Man City. They got Leverkusen at home, Villarreal away, Napoli at home, Bodo Glimt away, Galatasaray at home, Monaco
That's
away. They've done
so
all right there,
easy.
Man City.
That
They've
is
done all right
easy.
there. That's easy. Other than Madrid, that's an easy, nice.
Beating
two-game
Bodo
crack.
Glimt away isn't for everyone, though, is it?
No, you got
Everyone.
the return of
Yeah,
KDB as well. KDB
Actually,
returns.
Napoli's a hard game, you know.
Wait, are
Napoli's a
you
very
not
hard
sure
game.
that these are?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sure
Freaking
Bayern
McTominay
Munich-
said
Nah,
things, isn't
they're
it?
not.
I what?
KDB.
I
KDB.
spot my thumbs.
Look at that screen right now. Like, there's just so much on it. Have you seen it?
It's so
Yeah,
confusing, ain't it?
Like,
Look
it's
at it.
so much on
How
it.
is that easy
Oh my
to read?
God, I got graphics to do on mine tomorrow, man. I'm not looking.
That is hard, man. Anyone have a clue what is going on here? How this computer just clicks a button and it all gets done? It's so
I'll tell
like
you what, though, all jokes aside, Wolfie, you could actually get quite far in Europa League. Like, I
Yeah.
but
Nothing like, I think they could win it.
Yeah, but Lee, would
looking
we
at
get as
this
far as Everton if they were in it? That's the question I would ask you.
Oh, the expectation is that.
hair, funny.
so. Now they got to go into pot 2, haven't they? And then collect
Dortmund
them
and
now.
PSG, I'll take that from pot
Wait,
1.
what pot was Spurs in? Were you in 2 or 3?
I think are we in 3? Pot 3?
3, yeah, I can't
3, I
officially
think.
start.
Yeah,
What are
3.
Newcastle in? Are they 4?
4.
4.
Yeah. See, why do they have to talk now about says Zlatan about stuff? Just get on with it. No
Honestly.
one cares, man. Just go to pot next one. Just takes forever.
They
doesn't it?
tried to make this such a big song and dance, man. Just
Yeah,
hit
no,
the
I
button,
think
get it
I
done. and have
agree.
fun with our lives.
I'll put it in
Hit
the
a
chat.
button and just let it
Pot
all happen. Why'd you have to do it all at
Pot
different
2
times?
starts at 5:44. Pot 3 starts at 5:55.
Wait, so who have Spurs got so far? Dortmund and
Spurs have got
PSG.
Dortmund at home and PSG away.
That's 0
And
points.
Arsenal have got Bayern Munich away and Inter Milan at home. I think, is that right?
No,
Yeah,
we got
so you got Bayern Munich at home.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
Bayern
now we're
Munich
going to have to
away
watch a
in-
little video of every club that's in
Do
pot
you know
2.
what I'm saying? Pots
Guys,
last
I'm gonna,
season-
I'm gonna drop out.
Yeah,
thank
no
you
worries,
very
brother.
much. Thanks
Nah,
for having
come on,
me,
bro.
and
Pleasure, bro.
yeah, cheers. See you later, guys.
Come
Take
on,
care.
bro. Take
Come
care,
on,
Sav.
man.
Take care, Sav.
Tottenham can
Yeah,
still
man.
get a really hard draw, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams in top 2.
We got
He's in
Inter
pot
Milan
2.
away last year, I lie.
That's what I'm saying. And we played PSG, like, obviously, at home last season as well.
No, you're not playing
Bayern
PSG.
Munich.
You're playing Bayern.
Bayern Munich, yeah.
He's so confused. You're looking at so many different things.
Yeah,
just
Lee's
confused.
confused.
I'm telling you, this thing's dodgy, bro. It's coming
It is
up.
No, you
confusing.
played Bayern 2 seasons ago in the knockout
I
round.
see it now. This thing's dodgy. It's all scatty, like it's all over the gap.
I'll
I see
take
it.
that though. I don't know about you Arsenal lads, guys, and the guys in the chat. I will take Bayern Munich and Inter Milan over what we could have had.
I wanted
I
Madrid and Barca.
No, I wanted Barca.
Really?
No, I wanted Barca.
Why? Why don't
don't
you
want
just
them
want the
yet.
shittest teams you can get, man?
You
Nah,
want to get
bro,
inside,
I
you
wouldn't
can.
actually
Get them
wanna go to
later.
Champions
Get them later, bro. Get them in the semis and shit. I
Is
know
that-
No,
them
man,
now.
it's like the same with last season. I don't I don't go into the Champions League to play the cannon fodder. I go into the Champions League. I want to play the best teams in Europe. That's the whole point.
Yeah, when you get to the quarters and semis,
No, you go into the Champions League because you want to win it.
No, but at the same time, the thing is, Hooks, you don't actually knock any teams out at this stage, so it's pointless to be like, yeah, let me go beat them now.
Bro, I watched the Champions League.
Exactly.
Bro,
No, because you could have the thing like
champions. Like, I'm not. It's not the cannon for the.
Did you not see the news about Newcastle? They're trying to get that.
Wait, Hooks, what you doing? Like half the teams
They're
in
trying to
there
get
have never won it.
Yeah, they put a bid in. Craig Hope.
Who did?
Shit.
Who put me in?
Newcastle. They're getting that Watermaker guy.
Oh,
The German striker.
Oh, the striker, he's good, man. They reckon he's good.
Yeah.
I've heard
Craig
he's
Hope.
really good.
Who put a bid?
So here's Leverkusen. Leverkusen have got
Craig
PSG,
Hope.
Man City, Villarreal, Benfica, PSV, Olympiacos, Newcastle, and Copenhagen. PSG and Man City for Leverkusen. That's tough, though, man. But the rest, fair play.
Probably about their level. As you have to remember, they got 10 hard
Arsenal-
managers. So when you say
Arsenal
fair
out
play,
Yeah, Ten Hag, he's getting sacked, as someone said.
Arsenal. Let's see.
So here we go, man. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get.
We've got Inter, Bayern Munich.
You guys are ahead of me. I'm on a. Yeah.
No, just
I'm
go
on
to
their
the website.
YouTube
All right,
feed.
cool. We
It's
got
so far behind.
Atleti away, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slava Prague, that far team, like I don't know how do you say that, and Athletic Club.
That's all right.
that's
done
so
all right.
dead, man.
Your dinner's ready, boys.
Teams, man.
You know
I'll
what?
see you
Love
boys
it.
later. I'm gonna go eat. Yep.
Love Wolfie.
Yeah,
Take care,
man.
bruv. Thanks for coming on, man.
I'm going to leave you Champions League dudes as well, man.
Joe,
All
you're a
right.
legend.
See you in a bit.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
brother.
Bye-bye.
One day, Joe. One day it will be. One day.
That team beat Celtic.
Oh,
That was a team that beat Celtic.
That's
So
so
Bayern
dead.
Munich, Inter, Atletico Madrid. That's hard. Club Brugge, Olympiacos.
But the thing is, though, we've got them at home, which is a lot better than away.
Yeah, you would want that.
Atletico Madrid at home. Yeah, that's favored for you, man. You got a very easy draw.
It's so dead, man. I don't want to be watching no Olympiacos, no Club Brugge, no Praha, bro. What the hell is a Kairat Almaty, bro? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, but
They're-
Hooks, we ain't gonna
they're
get like
country.
5 or 6 like
Their
Madrid,
country is
Barca,
the
PSG,
furthest
Bayern
team
in this
away,
round.
like, so it's good that we've got them at home because it's like far. It's like near China. It's far.
Oh,
I think
swear.
that's a good draw. I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'm taking it as an Arsenal fan. I'm taking that draw. I don't think that's a bad.
Inter away is not easy though.
No, that's the hardest, probably the hardest one. I'd take Bayern at home. I think we'll be all right.
But they
How is
the thing is, they
How
can
is it?
counter-attack
Because it's starting in Europe.
I don't rate Vincent Company, man. I think we can have him.
Kazakhstan beginning. It's
I think
crazy.
Liverpool got a hard draw. You know, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, so do I.
I
So
think
do I.
Chelsea's draws pretty hard. I think Chelsea's got a hard draw.
Yeah, Chelsea-
yeah.
I don't think Chelsea will make it.
I need to look at it all again. I've completely
Easy
forgotten.
qualifier, you know.
Already, isn't it?
I'm just waiting for the Tottenham ones I can bust
Right,
out.
so what we saying here? Because we've got 3 Arsenal man here. Yeah? So what? Bayern Munich, we saying win or loss.
Win.
I think we beat them.
Inter away.
Draw.
No, I'm going loss.
Probably a
No,
draw.
They're tough, man. They're tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, I don't know how they play under their new manager, so I'm not too sure.
I think we draw against Atleti at home. I think
Nothing
that's
we beat
fair.
them. Home.
Nah, I think we draw, man.
At home, we beat them. If it was at
And I
their
think
ground,
we win. I think we win all the others. So that's what 3, 6, 9. Oh, well, to be fair, Atleti Club away. I know Man United slapped them 3-0, but
I think we beat them.
so yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then I think 18 points. I'm looking at 18 points.
Yeah, you
minimum.
need 18 to get in the top 8, basically. So that'll do us. We'll win the other again. Those other dusty clubs, man.
Because
We
last
should
season
work
we
with them.
finished 3rd. It was Liverpool by Barcelona, and then it was us. I think. Yeah, it was us, and it was.
I think it was on goal difference, no?
Yeah, I
Between
think
us.
it was. I think it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite like this is for me. It's an easy draw.
I think but Max Diamond will get a few games in this Champions League as well. You know.
I agree. I think we could easily play them.
Was it Slavia Prague who Henri scored the goal? Was it 178 goals against? Was it Slavia?
Yeah.
Prague?
Yeah. It was,
Outside
man.
of the boot.
Slavia
Outside
Prague.
of the
Yeah, I'm
boot.
sure it was.
I'm sure it was Slavia Prague.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was.
No, that's a decent draw. You know, I'll be honest. I'm not too fussed. Inter at home, away, sorry, is a little bit spooky. I'm not gonna lie.
But you know what? We can learn from last season, innit? We can learn
No,
from
but
last
do you know what it is? You know what worries me is that teams can counter against us quite easily.
Tottenham got Frankfurt.
Again.
Yeah, they got Frankfurt.
Because remember, they played them in the Europa League semi-final, innit?
Yeah.
Right, Juventus, they got Dortmund, Real Madrid, Benfica, Villarreal, Sporting, Bodo Glimt, Paphos, that Greek team, and Monaco.
Who? Oh, is this Juve you're talking about?
Yeah, it's about to come up on you. Are you not on the Champions League website?
Yeah, I'm on the Champions League. For some reason, mine's just coming through later than.
Yeah, mine is coming through later than you. That's why.
No. Are you looking at the actual live draw, like where this, like Zlatan? Are you looking at that? It's on the screen.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
but I'm behind you by like 3 seconds.
Yeah. You know, I won't read it out. I'll wait for you, like, innit?
No, it's calm. I don't mind. Whatever.
Literally, the only one I care about now is the Tottenham one. I don't really. All the other English teams are done, innit? Well, apart from Newcastle, I don't really care about.
Do you know what it is, though? I want to see what our group has as well. Because, like, see, like Atleti, yeah? Look at this team that they've got coming out.
Where are they?
This ain't easy for them, you know. Inter, Liverpool away, Frankfurt,
Arsenal away. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not easy. That's all I'm saying. Villarreal is lost. I'm glad we're not going to Galatasaray. I'm partying about that.
Oh, Galatasaray, it's mad. They got Liverpool so far. Liverpool, Man City, Atleti, and Frankfurt.
Yeah, they're right.
I'll be real. I expect us to win. I expect us to beat Club Brugge, Olympiacos,
all of them
and Athletic Club. I don't mind if we draw against Bayern or Inter, but the rest and Athletic Madrid. But I expect to win and clear out everybody else. So
we should 15 points at least against Club Brugge. Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15 points. And then what are we saying? Athletic. I'm saying a draw. I don't think we'll beat them. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't think we'll lose any of them. I think we'll either draw or win all of them.
I mean, if we're forecasting and being very, very optimistic, we should beat Bayern at home. I think we should. And I think we could beat Atleti. The main one is Inter away, isn't it? Really, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not. They're not under Simeone anymore, though, man. So sorry, Inzaghi. Well, yeah, Simeone and Inzaghi, innit? So they're like. It might not be the same Inter that you're used to, innit? I don't know how they've been playing. I can't comment.
Well, I mean, they won 5-0 on Monday, innit? They battered Torino.
Yeah, but it's Torino, man. We battered Leeds.
Yeah, but no, I think Torino are better than Leeds, though. Torino's where what's his name came from, man? Nah, Torino are better than Leeds, bro. They're way better than them.
What is it they say? I swear, what is it? You have to win. If you win, is it 5 games?
6 games. You're banging.
You're guaranteed top 8, innit?
Yeah. Top 8. But you know what it is, though. You got to think, right? Let's look at, like, for example, Liverpool's group. Or Real Madrid.
Their group is mad.
Real Madrid got a tough group. Bayern Munich ain't got an easy group. Chelsea at home, PSG away, Arsenal away.
PSV away is could be a banana.
Nah, bro, we slapped them. What was it, 7-0 last season, bro?
But that was at home, though. You get me?
No, we didn't. We beat them away, bro.
It was away that we beat them,
bro. We slapped
them. I don't know. Maybe me thinking back, I'm just assuming.
Bro. We were shocked. We beat them 7-0 or something like away, bro. Was it 7-1 or?
We actually got the easiest group out of all of the English teams so far.
I agree. I think we have.
All right, Man City.
Liverpool. What's their group? Who had Liverpool got?
Liverpool got Real Madrid at home, Inter away, Atleti at home, Frankfurt away. They slapped them. PSV at home, Marseille away they got some decent players. What's the manager that?
The Derby over there.
Yeah. Do you know what as well? I forgot Greenwood. Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, Bagsman, innit?
Oh my gosh. And Aubameyang
back there as well, innit? Yeah.
Karabag and Galatasaray away.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what it is though? They got probably the hardest top 3 team in Marseille, the hardest top 4, and obviously top 1, innit?
Man City got the easiest, I think, and Arsenal. Man City and
No,
Arsenal.
Arsenal got it easy. If you look at it, right, out of all the pot one teams, pretty much Bayern Munich and Inter, middle of the range kind of top teams, whatever. Pot two, we got probably a middle of the range top two team. Club Brugge, bottom. Pot three, Olympiacos, bottom. Slavia Prague. We got nice. We got nice.
Yeah, we did good, man. We did good there. We can't complain at that. No way.
No. Arteta's got his ducks in order, man.
There's no excuses, man.
None.
Do you think that this league phase, like, because there's a lot of strong teams in this league phase, like, do you think that, for example, Liverpool's group, even Madrid's group, like even Bayern, how about Chelsea, like, can you see any of them like not making like top 24?
I mean,
PSG, Man City, and Real Madrid were very close last season to not making qualifying from the league phase.
Yeah, remember PSG only won the last game to get in the top 24.
Yeah,
but you remember?
Yeah,
I remember they started off poor. They were getting popped.
Yeah, they were getting popped.
And Man City had to win. I remember they went 1-0 down, and in the last group game, they got popped as well. So for me, but you know what? The good thing about the league thing is, if you lose a game, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just more games, isn't it? And it goes into Jan. Tottenham, I think theirs is done, isn't it? It's coming up now.
Okay. Let's see.
So they've already got drawn 4 teams, and then the other 4.
Spurs. Okay, Spurs. Yeah, you're ahead of me. So what?
Yeah, I won't read it out. I'll wait for you.
They've already had the majority.
Yeah, they've already got Dortmund.
I pressed it now. Yeah,
so
it's gonna. I can see it now, but I'll wait for you.
Yeah, Dortmund, PSG, Villarreal, Frankfurt, and then they're about to hit the button.
You're gonna see. They got nice. It's nice.
Oh, it's nice.
It's nice.
Tottenham have done well there, man.
Yeah, it's
Monaco away, Copenhagen at home, Bodo Glimt away, Slavia Prague at home, Frankfurt away, Villarreal at home, PSG, Dortmund. That's easy. PSG and Dortmund are the only two. They've done well there, Spurs. How they got away with that?
That's easy.
That's easier than ours, man.
But remember, Hooks, you got to remember, yeah, you're looking at him thinking, you got to remember who's playing at home, innit? The hard games they've got away are PSG and Frankfurt, who they see.
Monaco is decent, you know. Monaco is decent.
No, okay, cool. But I'm saying, think about them 8 teams there.
Actually, I guess it all depends on who they play in what order, in it.
Bro, we've got Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. They don't have another team where I'm like, oh my god, Inter Milan's level. They don't have that.
I hear it. Okay, from that perspective, I hear it.
Yeah, bro, they've got nice. They got nice. They got.
I feel sorry for thing though. It's mental for Slavia Prague, you know. They got to go. They got Barca, Inter, Arsenal, Atalanta, Bodo Glimt.
I tell you what, though, for them, yeah, they're gonna make a whole load of money, innit?
Oh yeah, they will. Well,
no,
actually, yeah, because they got Barcelona and they got Arsenal going to their home ground.
This is mad, isn't it?
They're gonna be nice still. Sporting's coming out now.
No,
this is proper nice still.
All right, slightly Newcastle is peak, you know. They got Barca so far, PSG, Benfica, Leverkusen, and Marseille.
Do you know what though? I'll be honest with you, yeah. I know you're not gonna think I'm mad, innit? But if they keep Isak, yeah, or Isaac, whatever, they could get through, you know.
They could.
Barcelona at home, I could see them getting a cheeky draw.
We need teams like Newcastle though to like punch up the big boys, isn't it?
Do you think all the English teams will get to the last 16?
Oh, look at Olympiacos. Look at the guy, Marinakis. He's right there. So, what'd you say, sir?
You think all the English teams will get to the last 16?
No. Because remember, because if you don't finish in the top 8, Newcastle don't have to qualify. No way. Nah. Newcastle ain't qualifying. Even if they get in the top 24, they still got to qualify. Remember? Because remember, it was Newcastle. Sorry, it was Man City against, wasn't it Real Madrid?
Yeah, Madrid. Yeah.
And if we're saying that Real Madrid might not finish in the top 20, what was it? Held the top 8, right?
24. There's a top 8, and then there's obviously the 16 teams after that to then make
Then
up
they go on the
the other 8.
qualifier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other 8. So I'm saying
I'm
in the last 16, do we think that all the 5 English teams will be in the last 16? So it'll be them 5 and 11 more.
Nah, I don't think they will.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, they're not gonna like me. Yeah, but Chelsea's. It's hard for Chelsea, man. Like they.
6 teams, sorry, not 5. 6 teams.
So who is that? Aaron said Monaco got Pogba. I forgot about that.
Like Chelsea and do you know what? But even Liverpool's is difficult, man.
No, but what we're saying though, Hooks, I agree, but they are finishing in the top 8 of facts.
I don't know, man. Like,
hold on, Hooks. Let's just go for it. Yeah, they're slapping up Real Madrid at home. They're gonna do a madness to them. They did it last season. Wasn't it 3-0? They slapped them.
all right.
Inter Milan.
Okay, fair play. Inter Milan away is a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
Same like us, yeah. It could go either way. I think they'll probably draw or win the game in it just somehow.
And they at home, that would be harder for them.
They'll be hard. With Mo Salah, you know what he does at Champions League. He slaps them up, man. Then Frankfurt away, they ain't got no bloody. They ain't got no Ekatike who just come from there. They ain't got bloody Mamouche gone.
Yeah.
PSV, bro, we slapped them 7-1. No way. Marseille. Bro.
Tricky. That's a tricky one. Marseille away is tricky.
No, but still, bro, like, it's happening, isn't it? They're gonna slap them. Karabag, come on. Bro.
Yeah.
and then, bro, I'm telling you, Galatasaray is harder than Marseille. You know, I like Marseille.
Yeah, Galatasaray away is a hard game. It is a hard game.
Yeah, way harder.
Yeah,
that's horrible atmosphere, man. That's hostile as hell, man.
Yeah. Obviously, Aubameyang gonna try and do a madness in it, but like he's 36, bro. Like it's not happening.
Yo, Bayer Leverkusen's account has tweeted out saying, "I just don't want Grimsby. Don't give me Grimsby." That's class, man. That is brilliant.
Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, and I only found this out earlier when I did a stream with Roms. He told me that Grimsby rotated against Manchester United.
Yeah, they did.
That's dark. Grimsby rotating against you and still
yeah, that walk made. He's going 85 million euros plus 5 million add-ons.
He's a good player, you know. He's a good player.
Hey, all I care about is even if Isak does end up going to Liverpool now, he defo won't be there for the game at Anfield.
Yeah, no. But the problem is he's going to be there when we play them at Emirates, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't want. That's so far away. That's January. I don't have to worry about that.
We'll only play against Isak once this year. That'll be it. So that's good.
Well, unless we come across them in the Champions
we
League.
get them in the cups, yeah.
Yeah. I need to. Lee, man, you need to hook me up with. You get me some tickets. I need to go to some Champions League games this year.
I get their game. I get their tickets, bro.
Yeah, I need to go to. I want to try. I need to go to more games this season, man. But it's just. I got rid of my membership like season before last because just this ballot thing. I just never got any tickets. So I was like, why am I even paying for the membership?
It's so hard now, man. So hard to get tickets, man. It's crazy. And this ballot system is shocking.
Yeah, it's so bad, man. I like if they change the ballot system, then I'll probably get my membership back. But until then, I just don't know if it's worth it, man. I was just never getting every single ticket. So every single game that I went to, the season that I had my membership, all of those games I went to because my friend.
Do you know what, though? I've got another site as well that I do. So like if I struggled anytime. The problem is though, it's obviously you pay a bit more money in it. But what I was doing anyway, is I would be like, okay, fine. If I'm gonna go to an expensive game, I won't go to like the next 3 games.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm going to 1 game and that's it.
Yeah.
But this fight is legit, like no problems at all. Like fully legit. But the problem is like you might be paying like, let's pay £200 for the ticket. So I'm like, do you know what? If I'm gonna pay £200, I'm not going to the next 2-3 games because it's basically like paying for 3 games in one, innit?
Yeah.
So like what was it? Not 2 seasons ago. I couldn't get no tickets to Spurs away, but I found one on the site, and I was like, okay, fine. I won't go to no other game. So I didn't go to another few games for a few weeks because it was a bit expensive.
Do you know what? Yeah, is it what? I don't know, man. Is it worth Newcastle letting Isak go off of the back of signing Watermad? I don't know if that adds up, man.
Yeah, I mean
They
they
want to keep Isak and that Watermark, don't they? Because obviously they lost Callum Wilson, so they needed a backup, and Visser's not going.
No, but
Yeah.
they've got that guy though, the one that scored, the Ozalu.
Osula, yeah, they've got him as like a backup. He's like third choice though, isn't he? Mind you, he
Yeah,
did well when he came on.
You can't have you can't be going into like this season, especially Champions League, with your strikers being Watermad and Osula, bro. Like
No.
Listen, I like what Liverpool doing bully boy thing. The only reason why I wouldn't let him go is because they took Ekatike. I just wouldn't let him go.
Yeah, that was kind of spiteful, innit?
Yeah, it was my.
Well, obviously they did. Like, obviously Liverpool had to do that because obviously, rest in peace. Like
Monaco are definitely out as well. Just looking.
Oh, what is it dark,
Bro?
dark
I'm just like, yeah, no, they're out. They got Man City.
That's horrendous.
Real Madrid, Juventus, who are actually going to, I think, be half decent this season. Like, they are.
Club Brugge, Spurs, Galatasaray. Yeah, they're done.
They're done, man. They're done.
Monaco out. That's that Skuro guy, isn't it? They're looking at now.
They're done.
Yeah,
I
man,
tell you what,
they're
bro,
out.
I know we said it a few times. Galatasaray are actually fricked. Liverpool at home, Man City away, Atleti away, Frankfurt, okay, Bodo Glimt, Ajax away, and Monaco away, and then we're just waiting for the last team.
And it'll be from pot 4, so it's probably either Union. Yeah, there we go, Union.
Right, so we know like that. Carriet, Marty, they're out. Paphos, they're out. I think Newcastle. I don't know what you lot think. Union, SG, they're out. Oh, Newcastle just been drawn. Karabakh,
Newcastle might be all right in the top 16.
No
just
way.
I don't know, man.
No
You not
way.
think? You not think?
Look. Just wait for it to come up, bro.
Are they dusted? I ain't seen it yet. Are they dusted? Are they?
Oh, you haven't seen who they got? Yes.
No.
It's long.
Is it
bro.
rough? Is it? I ain't seen it yet.
It's long.
Barcelona,
They can't sell Isak over this. They can't.
Benfica,
I wouldn't. I'll be like,
I fancy them against the bottom 3 though, or the bottom 4. I think they got a good chance of being
You've got a bank that they win them 3 games and then they pick up something against the others.
But they've got to get in the last 24. They got to get like 12 points. So they've got to win like 4 games. I think they could do that.
Nah, I don't think they can.
Do you not think?
I mean, they've beaten PSG before, no? I'm gonna go mad. They have.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
I think people forget that St James's Park at home St James's Park is horrible for anyone. That's what they've got to rely on. Is playing their home games.
Have they got enough quality to play Prem, Champions League, Prem? And look at their squad now. They've got Yolinton out, wasn't it? What's the guy? Tonali's out.
I think shoulder injury.
They haven't got a striker currently.
Yeah, it's long.
What team does that Watermaid come from, by the way?
Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't get rid of Isak.
He's not finishing like that. He's good, but I mean, like, he's not prolific, is what I mean in terms of like.
He's definitely one for the future. He's definitely
yeah. Currently, he's not like a gunman. He's not.
I think Barca got a fairly easy league phase.
See, the problem again with Barcelona, is they're good, but when they go away from home, they're a bit dodgy. Like even against Inter Milan last season, remember in the semi-final, like just conceding chances, like it was weird.
Barcelona versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge is going to be a very interesting game.
That's a good game, you know. That's a good game.
That's going to be a very interesting game.
Like Caicedo against Pedri.
That's going to be mad.
Yeah, that's going to be a mad game.
Enzo against what? Who else? What's the Dutch guy? I can't remember his name.
De Jong.
Yeah, De Jong. What? Gavi on the bench.
Yeah, I think
Rashford against.
Oh yeah, Rashford's at Barca. I keep on forgetting that Rashford is at Barca.
Yeah,
Rashford and Rafinha against James.
All right, Yamal against Cucurella. Oh,
Oh, that's a good. Oh yeah, and they're both Spanish, isn't it?
yeah, Yamal against Cucurella is gonna be.
And then what? And then Louis against. I mean, Louis. I like Louis up against the two centre backs because they're dead, man.
That's a good point. Wait, but is Lewandowski even playing up top for them?
No,
Yeah.
he came back from injury. Yeah, he came back from injury.
Okay.
But
That's
again,
it, isn't it? Is that the last end of the draw?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
done.
so.
It's done. Listen, people, that is a mad draw, by the way. I'm not even going
That
to
is
start
mad.
looking at it like that. The graphics are just too much for my eyes. But all I know is down the bottom, we've got the banner. Arsenal are going to be playing Bayern Munich. I can't remember if this is home or away, by the way. You'd have to remind me. We've got Bayern Munich, we've got Inter Milan, we've got Atletico Madrid, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Kairat, and Athletic Club. I truly believe we should be looking to get 18 points there. I truly believe we should. Like,
We went through it. So we said you lot said Bayern Munich at home we will win. That's what you lot said. I said I'd win as well, didn't I? So that's 3.
yeah. So that's free.
You lot said
Inter
Inter
Milan
Milan
away.
away. You said a draw.
Yeah.
Hook said a draw. I said a loss. So let's just go with you lot.
Let's go with you then. So free, at least free now
No,
already.
because you lot, because it's 2 against 1. So let's go.
Okay,
you
then.
two.
So that's 4 points. Then we got Atletico Madrid at home.
I said
I
a
think
draw.
you
said
I think
win.
we draw. I think we draw that one. So I'm
Alright,
gonna
cool.
go. So that's
What's
5
that?
points.
5 points. Club Brugge win. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 8.
And then Olympiacos
Win. That's 11.
By the way, Club Brugge were away, so we're still saying 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
And then Olympiacos at home, 3 points.
Yeah, so that's 14.
Slavia
Prague.
Slavia, no, that's not it. That's not 14. Oh yeah, 14. Yeah. And then that far team in China were at home.
So that's 17. Kyra, that's 20.
And then Athletic Club away.
See, I think we can get. I honestly think we can.
We get more than 18 points then.
Yeah,
based
I
off
think we
of
can get into 18 to 20, man. We should.
Yeah, based off you lot,
an easy draw, man.
I think if it's based off you lot, it's 21, isn't it?
20, yeah, 21. I would take anything between 18 and 20 every day of the week.
What did you get last year? Do you know?
We did well. We got about 18, I think.
Oh, let me see if I can quickly.
But you know what the thing is, like, it's not so simple in it because of how the seeding works. So like Liverpool finished top of the league, but in the round of 16 they faced PSG. So it's like it really like where you want to finish kind of depends on where all the other teams are as well. So yeah, I don't think
last season Liverpool finished on 21. So we said we basically going off hooks is if we'll get 21 points, yeah. So that would finish top.
Being based off hooks is the majority. You're funny. Don't tell.
No, because yours was. I think yours is 21. I think Dan's was 20.
What?
Just a prediction. I'm at like 19.
Yeah,
anyway,
because I said a draw, and you said you beat Atletico Madrid. I said draw.
Yeah. So yours was like a tiny bit different, right? But anyway, look. So Barcelona and us and Inter, we all got 19 points. But yeah, as Hook said, it was a goal difference. Barcelona got 15. We got 13, and then Inter got 10.
Yeah,
so
and then
confusing, man.
And then to make up the top 5, Atletico Madrid got 18. This is what I'm saying. It's not easy, man. And they won 5 in a row to finish it off. And then Leverkusen, obviously different manager, had 16 points. Lille, I don't know if you remember, they got 16, and then Aston Villa finished it off with 16.
So you have absolutely got to get like 18 points. You have to get 18 minimum.
Yeah,
for me to be like proper safe.
We played 8, we won 6. So
that's what we got to do again. We got to win 6.
We've got to win 6. So we said, all right, cool. So we said Club Brugge win 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5, including Athletic Club. That should be 5. And then we've got to beat Bayern Munich or Athletic at home to get that 6 at least.
That's exactly what I think we'll do. I think we will beat Bayern Munich at home. I actually do.
Just to add, to get to the top 24, because it's 36 teams, you needed 11 points last season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I said a 12, so it is 11. Okay, sweet. So yeah, I expect. I'm sorry, that draw. I expect Arsenal not to lose any of those games. If we lost to Inter, I'd say fair because they're a good side. If we lost to Bayern Munich, cool, they're a good side. But I don't go into any of those games going, loss.
Guess how many
I don't
points
do
Man
that.
City had?
They were like about 8 or 9 they had.
Bro,
they were
they had
rubbish.
11. They got no. They got more. They finished in the top 24 in it, so they got 11, bro. They got the
Yeah, but they
same
didn't
as
win the
Dynamo
top 8, did
Zagreb.
they? Yeah.
Dynamo Zagreb finished 25th. Man City finished 22nd. Same points.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
That is
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
That is absolutely.
Listen.
Yeah.
Well, look, people, the Champions League draw is done. It's crazy. It's mad. It's been confusing. There was a super chat I missed, which is for Aaron. Joe, any advice on how Grimsby can beat Sheffield Wednesday under 14s in the next round of the Cup? Big up to you, bro. Obviously, Grimsby is the talk of the town at the moment. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Big up to them and big up to Ruben Amorim. Stay in the job. You're doing a great job. Let's keep it up, Ruben. Keep going. It's good to see. Guna Lee, Hooks, been a pleasure. Make sure you're following both these guys on all socials and on YouTube as well. Make sure that you are getting involved in our fantasy football league as well. Click on the link in the live chat. It's on Big Up. All you've got to do is £2 sweepstake to enter. And then if it is not for the end of the season, it's for this game weekend only. So please make sure we've got a few people that have joined up already, which is great to see. Make sure you click on the link in the description or in the live chat if you do want to join our fantasy league for 12th man. And good luck to you all. There will be a winner announced from the 12th man community after Liverpool versus Arsenal. So please make sure that you do get involved in that if you are playing fantasy football. What I like about it is you're not actually got to pick a team and then wait the whole season to work out how you're doing. You basically change your team every week, so every game week. So please get involved with that, people, and enjoy it. Click on the link in the description. Big up to everyone, man. Go and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, the rest of your evening, the rest of your morning, wherever you're listening around the world. We're out of here at 12th man, and I'll be back later. Take care, people. We're out.